Not as late as I thought it would be. This is too close. You're too close, man. You're too close. What up, Megan? How you doing? What's up, healer of healers? We back, we back, we back. Yes, sir. Oh, hey, Royal. Oh, thank you. Gotta love that voice of yours. In case I didn't tell you, in case I never told you. Love the sound of that voice. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Stop. Thank you. It's not fair. I'm absolutely certain that all of you are beautiful, gorgeous people. I don't get to see y'all. Gotta just get over there on Instagram and follow me and be like, "This is me. It's me. It's," so that I'll know. Yeah, me too. Again, if you clicked on this video, the positive waves of energy have already entered your space. You guys already know what's. You know how Natty do. So, lots going on. We have multiple planetary alignments coming in. I'll wait for a few more people to come in. Oh, thank you, Lucky Favored. You make my day too. Hey, Anissa, what's up, girl? Hey, listen. Yeah. How about that? Sign in bonus, sign on. Let's throw in work from home in there if we can. Why not? 2 days off, three days off, 3 days in the office, 2 days off. Sign in bonus. Let's get it popping. I'm putting it out there. Universe. We're gonna leave it up. We're gonna leave it on the table and not take it off and see what happens. Okay. Again, divine timing. We'll let it simmer. Yes, you are. Oh, thank you, Ooh, Emperella. Damn, I like that name. Okay, follow me on Instagram. Emperella. Jeez. Well, again, I thank you all for just being yourselves. Thank you so much. Again, thank you so much. Like I said, you guys have given me the eyes of thousands. So again, my emotions are a lot more under control. My thoughts are a lot more clear. My days a lot more grounded. For the simple fact that again, I know all of you. So thank you very much. Thank you so much. Um, you've got multiple planetary alignments coming in, guys. Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Neptune, Earth, Venus, Venus, Saturn, Neptune, Mercury, Sun, Jupiter. April 19th, you have Comet C 2025 R3 / Pan-STARRS going through perihelion. Perihelion is just when it's going to be the closest to the sun. Also, right now, Earth's magnetic field is sort of calm because the solar flares has sort of, I mean, they're still happening, but they're sort of, again, it's in the pullback motion, right? We're getting ready to face one of those very large coronal holes, which is one of those black spots that you see on the sun when they show it in that certain light spectrum. And you can see all the black spots on the sun. So we're getting ready to face one of those, and it's a pretty big one, many times larger than the Earth. So you have that going on. You have the stellium going on. You have multiple planets crammed into Aries right now. Again, if you're not feeling the fire, I can't imagine why. I am going 8 behind the curtain. But that's a story for another day. So with this Earth, Mercury, Mars, let's just get these out the way and then we'll get into some cards. But this was right before my plan was to come out at 7:30. I actually took a few minutes. I didn't even watch all of the video. I watched the beginning and again took in a lot of the information that I could. Again, whenever a geophysicist says this is the date that mystics have been waiting for decades, again, you're gonna want to tune in. You see what I'm saying? That's science and esoteric knowledge meeting, right? You see what I'm trying to say? And then again, in 2026, in the age of Aquarius, like this was very difficult to achieve in previous, again, in previous versions of the Matrix, let's say. So again, you have an actual scientist saying in 48 hours, what does Michael Keaton say in the movie? You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts. Things are getting ready to happen, right? So we're already, again, lots of planetary alignments, lots of energy crammed into Aries right now, fire season. You could already be feeling that now. Communication during this time could be like very hot, very back and forth, but it's all everything right now is sort of towards like a common goal or a greater purpose. There's going to be like no there's going to be very little like frivolous or what do you call that, like mundane communication, small talk. That's going to be there, but the volume on that's going to be turned down a little bit. It's going to be in an all-time low. Right now it's about like being serious because you have Mercury, Mars, Saturn, and then Neptune. So it's like in a sort of way that maybe you're not really expecting, or you're going to bring about a change in a sort of way that maybe you never did before, or you're going to try something new and it's like it's really going to go your way. This has a lot to do with, like, again, being focused, being disciplined, showing up on time, again making sure you're going to sleep at the right time, you're waking up in the morning, you're ready to handle your responsibilities. Like this sort of things will be a very structured energy and a very like I don't know if you're sort of trying to tap in with more people that are on that same wavelength as you, or you'll be talking to a lot of people and be noticing that again a lot of you guys are on that same wavelength. So a very serious energy getting ready to come in right now, and it's meant to bring about change, but in a sort of unusual way, or like again if you were hitting the wall on something, it's like you're gonna find a way to like again a shift in perspective, a shift in perspective that brings about new innovation and an idea that could already be on the table, but it's sort of again you feel like you've reached the limits of what you can do with this thing. But again a shift in perspective is coming, or someone's going to tell you something, or again this could be a lot of divine communication coming in, and you finding a way to again shift your perspective on something and apply like you already have the practical skills, but it's about maybe acquiring some type of new intelligence, and that can be divine communication, you speaking to someone, or again being in an environment where you see everyone is having the fire lit under them, and then you're just like, me too. There's something there, but that eventually leads you to some type of change again that you don't, or you didn't it's again if you didn't see something yesterday, you're looking at that same thing and you're seeing it differently today. And there could be either a lot of again telepathic communication from the universe, or it's just communication in the environment overall that's letting you know, hey, the time is happening, the time is now. Everyone seems to be excited, or everyone has something to say about, oh, every single Stella's getting her groove back on the same Wednesday. See what I'm trying to say? Oh, hello to anybody that I didn't say hello to that came in over the last 5 minutes. Again, Natty loves you all. Got you right here. Sent a prayer for you guys this morning at 6:35, 6:37 this morning. So again, got you guys right here. Earth, Venus, Uranus. Now, again, but this could be a friendship. This could be a relationship, or if you're married or you have a spouse, again, you're in some type of serious relationship, or you're just meeting someone. Again, expect change, expect grounded change in this area too. Again, conversation around what's important to you, who's important. Again, the sentimental value, or again, love in you. Because beauty's in the eye of the beholder, let's say, right? So the sentimental value you put on someone else, or a relationship that you might have with someone else. It could be a friend, family member, lover. It could be anyone at this time. Um, yeah, there's going to be again a lot of emphasis around that. So, or and this could also be people coming towards you that like sort of they've wanted to be in your energy or make contact with you, and maybe you didn't make contact with them, so they're bridging the gap. Or this could also be you again riding into other people's energy or into their reality and making yourself known, being present. But it's definitely again this is to like repair relationships or start strong or establish new strong bonds with an individual, or if you're fighting with someone or having a disagreement or at ends, again this is like talking it out, reconciliation. But again it could happen in a way that doesn't seem, it's not like this person's going to call you and just say sorry. It's like there could be some more like extravagance to this. Maybe let me take you somewhere. Again, let's make a spectacle or a sort of not necessarily a spectacle or a spectacle in a bad way, but maybe let's make an event out of this. Or like I want to apologize to you in a different way. Someone could like want to like again if you've been fighting with your husband or your wife, they could just want to cook you dinner and like I don't know, send the kids to sleep over at their aunt's house and like spend the evening just with you. It's gonna be something just different, not just a regular type of, oh, I'm sorry, or someone reaching out to you. It's going to be more out of the blue or in a way that you're not really expecting, or that doesn't happen in the way someone usually calls you, they might just show up. Or if someone always shows up, they might FaceTime you from somewhere unusual and start making plans with you or something like that. Or they could have unusual news and be like, hey, do you want to do this thing? Like, I got tickets to go to the circus. And you're like, what? And it's like, yeah, I never been to the circus. Like, no, it's going to be fun. And like they play it up and you're like, oh, it kind of sounds like fun. It could be something like that. Again, unconventional, coming together with somebody. Um, This seems to happen fast with less conversation. It seems to be like, again, he's giving, maybe you're waiting for this. It's like a very grounded energy. As soon as this energy comes to you, you kind of like put it in the soil at your feet. So just sort of put these roots in the ground right away. So even if there's conversation, that's what I'm saying. It seems to come out of nowhere. There's no Mercury energy here. There's no Mars. There's nothing to indicate that the pot is boiling or bubbling, and then it's like you look over, you look back, and then the pot is like sort of it's doing things. So it's going to be something like that, like heating up very fast or unusual or out of the ordinary. But again, it's a positive change, right? It's a positive change in a relationship between you and another person, but it's just again unconventional, not happening in the usual way. Then you have Venus, Saturn, Neptune. Hmm. This is going to be about your relationship with the Most High, with your spirit team, with your guides. Again, expect like a flood, a monsoon of telepathic communication. Again, just like you were saying the other day, again, divine, do not sever this link. Again, I want to be able to, again, feel the force fields, feel the energy around me. I want to be able to know that that person is, again, they're in devil energy. I can feel it. You're like, expect that to open up wider, wider and wider and wider. Expect to be able to hear more clearly, louder, like faster correspondence between you and spirit. You're really gonna like this. It's about to get your intuition, or again your telepathic abilities are about to get as serious as you've always wanted them to be. But also with this, I don't see you abusing your power. I see you sort of again behaving very responsibly. It's like someone being like, okay, so tell me how that's gonna happen, and you're just like, no, 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 it doesn't work like that. This is not one of those instances where one person does all the work and everyone puts their name on the paper and we all get the same grade. It could be something like that where you're like, no, I don't really need to give this person universal advice. They may need to figure out a thing on their own. Again, being very, again, like not putting the glasses on a person. You see what I'm saying? Letting the universe do that for them, maybe sort of guiding them in the direction to where that is. But again, you know that you have the sight, so you're sort of working at it. You're sort of strengthening that muscle in yourself, right? You want to be able to see clearly, hear clearly. I see how that's going to come in. Could be a lot of like vivid dreams, or I don't want to say hallucinations, but there could be a lot of that, like, oh, I thought I saw something right there move in the peripheral of my eye, and then you look and nothing's there. It could be a lot of, again, this is signs that, again, things are happening around you. This can also happen to you, like if you're in one of those meditations where you're like cleaning the house, so you're not saying anything at all for, let's say, like an hour, 2 hours, you're just like playing some music. Again, this will happen more around these times when you're sort of tapped in without really fully consciously be like without consciously really knowing that you're tapped in to that degree or that level. You could actually think that you put this music on to clean the house, and then after like 40 minutes of like playing in your thoughts and not realizing, hey, I've just been doing this, like I've really been sort of meditating. It's like you'd be like, wait, what was that? It's like, again, the veil could get thinner around you at this time. It's just evidence of, again, that connection between you and spirit getting very, 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 very strong. And again, on the other side, from the co-creation, again, this is they like, again, this is that things are so smooth with this one. Like this again, this version of the prophets that we're sending, like they really get it. Like that's like the spirit is sort of like, it's very easy to hold your hand and walk in, like, again, taking your hand in the third dimension while I'm up here in the fifth, like it's very easy. They're like, you understand the assignment. Again, you're a very advanced iteration of, again, what again, let's just call it, again, broader framework, like these new age prophets, the return of of the prophets to this plane of manifestation. Like you get it very, very, very well. You understand the assignment in terms of like, being emotionally and psychologically of sound of mind in the midst of this technological chaos that we live in. Spirit is like, oh no, you've done very well. You've got the brain. You've got the brain and the heart that we've always hoped would manifest on this plane. It's very easy to work with you, is what you should know, again, about the co-creation. If spirits could tell you anything at all, that's what they would say. This feels very good. It feels very good to walk hand in hand with you. This is very easy to do. So just know they're not going anywhere. You're divinely protected and guided at all times. Again, if you may hear, again, no, don't leave yet. It's like, and it's like you may wait 2 minutes, and again, there was something that you weren't meant to see, or again, the timeline needed to shift so that now when you leave, you're 2 minutes behind you, whatever danger is 2 minutes ahead, it won't even ever appear on your timeline. Again, you will move right past this thing. It would happen. You would never even know it happened or that you were moved away from it. It's going to be very much like this. People inviting you places and spirit checking out the people and the parties and what they're doing at the current moment. And if even when they come together a week from now, what state of mind they'll be in and if they'll even be able to serve you. And then all of a sudden, you just don't end up there for whatever reason. Like a lot of that could be happening too. Again, you're being very much compartmentalized. Again, security force around you, moving at all times, above you, underneath your feet, on all sides. They're again security detail at the highest level for you. Because again, it's very easy to work with you. So now, again, they don't want anything happening. They don't want anything happening that could, potentially damage this co-creation that they're in. Spirit is as much as locked in on this as you are. Is what I'm trying to say. And then you have Mercury, Sun, Jupiter. A lot of people are gonna be talking about you and like how well you're doing, how much you've expanded. There's gonna be a lot of pocket watching too. You seem different. Some people think you're being egotistical or your identity is some kind of like facade or whatever that looks like. But I see a renewal in your life force or an expansion in your life force, and you being like this, like you're gonna be working out or getting in shape, reading more, becoming more intelligent, doing more of the thing, even doing more of the things that you like doing. It's like it's making you more intelligent, stronger, more practical. Like again, less quick to anger and emotional outbursts and this kind of thing. Using your head, going to sleep when you're tired, even instead of trying to push it for another hour and being like, this is not even going to be a productive hour. I'm already kind of burnt out. And like, again, being even responsible with yourself, the conversations that you have with yourself, being healthy and expansive for you. Again, this is another form of abundance that maybe you're noticing, but that you should notice. Again, you're, it's like the way the way you become a master sort of your own life. You're very in touch with like how your life works and you're gonna get better at that and like managing your time and again even the way you speak to yourself and interpret like your interpretation of yourself, how you feel about you. Are you depressed, are you happy, are you again you're gonna really taking a look at yourself in the mirror and really being able to define yourself honestly and move in that energy. This is another type of abundance. This is again something that most people can't do or don't have. It's not a part of their it's not a part of their tool belt, their repertoire, right? The people are prone to depression, sadness, happy, like again, emotional outbursts, emotions being all over the place, or again, thoughts sporadically coming in and out of the brain, or speaking to themselves like, "Oh, that was so dumb," "Oh, you're getting fat," or whatever it is, right? Like that's coming out of you. You're sort of looking at yourself as you, accepting yourself as who you are, and that this is boosting your confidence. And people think that this is like you're fake or like you're overdoing or you're trying too hard, but it's like no, 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 it's again shedding the layers of yourself that no longer serve. And again, it's going to kind of rub them the wrong way because that's not what they're doing. Like I said, they're still going to be prone to emotional, again, the all the pain you feel inside is just based on all the love that you withhold, and it goes including for again yourself, all the ill feelings you might feel towards your, again, you feel feelings of inadequacy or I'm not good enough, I'm too short, I'm uh too tall, I'm too loud, people don't like me because all that stuff. It's all the love that you're withholding from yourself. Again, take a good look at yourself in the mirror. Just accept you for who you are. Go out there and do better. Again, the confidence will exude naturally, but for some people, that's a very hard thing to do. It just sounds like words on a paper. Just again, accepting yourself, accepting the people and the environment around you, and just learning to again love yourself, love things, and accept the fact that maybe even some things won't care about you that way. Hey, being able to roll with it. These type of things play on people in a way that it's again you're not really gonna care. It's not going to change your frame of mind. You seem to be kind of locked in on, again, the things you want, the things you love, building on self. This is going very well for you. So you got a lot of planetary alignments coming in, a lot of, again, self-focused, very like self-focused, but it's like moving forward. Like I don't have time for any games right now. Like, what do you guys want to do? Like, what's hot right now? Tell me. Let's get it done. Let's invest in it. Let's talk about it. Let's build it out. And then if nobody wants to do that, I see you again, sort of going by yourself and being able to create or have good ideas. Again, go to the gym by yourself, read a book by yourself, like whatever that looks like. But I feel like you're going to be seeing a lot of other people that are sort of in that same energy as you, whether you connect with them or not. It'll be easy to connect with someone because you're going to be able to notice a lot of people that are, again, in this energy of like, again, the pot is not doing anything, look away. And now, again, there's a lot of motion, there's a lot of energy. You're going to the more you guys are all moving, the more you will all see each other and come into contact with each other. And again, the molecules or the people who again they're still cold or they're not catching on to this energy, you're gonna see how there's gonna be like a separation, sort of leaving them behind. So perihelion C2025 R3 pan stars comet. That's just an unusual energy. It just gives me when things like that happen. It gives me like it could be a wild card for the week. This is all getting ready to kick off around April 19th. So as we were saying with this stellium, again, this energy is going to be around for a while. This April energy, but yeah, comets like that come out of nowhere. They're sort of like wild cards. So I'm just gonna take a little. I'm gonna throw a one or two for that and just see like what is that coming out of nowhere and why is it trying to get so close to the sun? Or there's gonna be something about I don't know. Let's see something coming close. It's gonna be like a new energy coming into your field. Also, it's like something that's attracted to like your personality, your outlook on life. Someone thinks you're very happy, and like a large source of like happiness, warmth, and like positive energy. Let's say. So it could be someone like coming towards you, or again, it could be. Let's not say it's a person. It could be an energy coming towards you, and it's about to be like again, Carlito's way. It doesn't come any closer than this. You might have to go after it a little. You might have to reach out and grab it. Right. There's definitely an energy coming towards you, and it's coming in hot. This person would be, or this thing would be. Mm, oh, okay. So they're going to be thought driven, or whatever this is. It's going to be thought driven. This could be an idea, as I said, thought driven, right? This could be an idea. King of Swords. Whatever this is going to hit you like a lightning bolt. They're coming very fast. They're very precise, very on point with whatever it's doing. It's already been well thought out, or you've already well. This is a person, or this is a person or a thing that you like doing. It's very well thought out. It's rushing towards you. Thoughts. It's like shedding emotion. It's like shedding emotion. So like knowing what you want to do. So this is also a spiritual thing, right? Whatever it is, you have like a random energy that could like again. It's gonna be there for the taking very soon. Let's say around the 19th. So between the 18th and the 20th, let's say, because again, this energy could be much like the full moon, where for some people it'll happen early because they're already again their spiritual ascension or their level of alignment is like very 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 like close, right? So as soon as even the fringes of this energy starts to appear, they'll be pulled into it. Then there'll be the main energy, which most of the collective will be acting in, and then there'll be some people who arrive late. It'll happen for them on the 20th, and those are usually the ones that are like nothing's happening or there's oh I hate divine timing or again the ones who universe I'm going to work with you but I'm going to complain about it a lot. There's though even those people again don't get it wrong, those are still divines and they're still again they're parts of the collective too and they're still like blessed and divinely protected and as guided as any of us, but again because of that little thing again, it's just they're less in alignment, right? Not by much, but that's why things happen for them late because that's what they always expect. They're always like, oh, divine timing. There's always a lesson. There's always more. That's why there's some of us who don't even think about that, or some people who don't even know what divine timing is. They just go on until things happen. Those are the ones that it happens for them the quickest because they don't have a concept of what was long or short, right? And this is again king or a true king or queen of the fools, like someone who's just doing things. Who cares about the results? Things are happening. That's all they care about. And then for the most of us, when the main energy hits, again, we're all members of the collective. We can't help but get swept up in it anyway, right? It doesn't matter if we speak esoterically or again work with energy or not. But whatever this is, it's like emotions and thoughts working in unison to drive something forward very quickly again towards you, and in this situation you're being seen as again very warm or a large source of energy or something that should be, it's not even like it should come towards you, it can't help it really, it's trapped in your orbit or again the force of your again whatever. Someone could like know about you and someone could know about you and just off of that it's like they feel like they want to come towards you, they can hear about you, check you out and be like wow, oh this person's amazing, and you don't even know who this person is, all of a sudden again they're trapped in your orbit Again, they're going to reach perihelion. They're going to come as close to you, like close enough for you to see this person and know who they are. They're going to show up in your reality around this time, and you'll have the choices to whether you want to pull this energy in or not. Or again, this is an idea. It is the King of Swords. It is a person, but being that it's what, Comet C 2025, was it R3 Pan-STARRS? Seeing that it's a comet, again, it's really a celestial body, so it could be, like I said, a form of energy. And in that case, it's you, again, aligns. You feel you've thought about something and you feel like this is the thing to do, so there's zero apprehension. So you're going to be like being pushed towards. Now it's all about what that sun is going to represent for you, because that could mean a lot of things. Something about the things that you, the things that you believe aren't. Okay, nothing on the bottom. If this is a solo thing, if this is a solo thing, again, whatever the next thing that you create is, or the next like idea that you have to put into motion, this would have to be the energy to like the start of something big, or the kickoff of something big, or you like an you seeing something or noticing something that's undeniable to you, that lets you know that you could do a thing, and it'll be like prosperous, and it'll go, oh man, your left ear ringing. It's something that's going to be very prosperous, like the universe is going to give back to you, or people are going to want to give to you because of this thing. Something works really well and you end up balancing it out perfectly with, again, whatever else you have going on in your life. That moment or that thing, that energy could be getting ready to, again, streak across your sky, close enough for you to see and notice it and understand what it is and potentially capitalize on it. If not, it's a person that's coming in to give you something, while they ignore another person or a way of life or a group of people. Or it's like they get invited to go somewhere and they don't go, they contemplate it and they're like no, and they'd rather spend their time with you. It's something like that. This is almost like the family or the group can't know, or they're being left out, or they don't know about what this person's long-term plans are. They could suspect. It's even saying it could be both. Like they could suspect, they're like ignoring a group of people, and these people could suspect that this person is specifically coming to spend time with you, but they wouldn't know, but they won't know for sure. On the other hand, like I said, something, it could be two things. That could be that, sure. But again, there's like spiritual communication here. It's like you learn something or an idea. It's like a eureka moment, even like an idea races towards you, and you really like understand, and you understand the assignment. You lock in on whatever this is. King of Swords, Two of Swords. You make this new thing your bestie. It doesn't have to even be a person. And in that moment, whether it pays you right away, you know that, again, there's resources here. This thing can be multiplied, duplicated. So around the 19th, you have something coming in like fast, like that's gonna let you know that like you're right, you're right on, you're spot on with something. Between the 18th and 19th or the 20th, you're spot on with something. And to continue on with that, because again, if the paycheck is not there that day, like it's, again, don't abandon this, because you'd be leaving, again, in 6 months or whatever, you could be leaving a lot of money on the table, or again, a lot of resources on the table, material stability on the table. And it's like something that wouldn't even be something that wouldn't even affect your time that much. Like you could totally do this thing. Yeah, it's like you balance things out. It's like, oh, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, and then it's like rewards you a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, but it adds up. You're gonna like have this thing on your mind or be thinking about this thing, or if people are around you, you could be having a conversation about somebody, a conversation with somebody about anything, but like you're going to be thinking about this other thing at like almost all times. Or again, these two things, you're doing a balancing act here. It's not like Two of Pentacles balancing act where like you're hiding some type of distress from the crowd. No, here you're hiding some type of success or successful idea or successful venture that you're caught up in, even with another person that you don't want to talk about, that exists in your material reality, is what it seems like. I'm not gonna lie to you. You do have the lovers and the two of swords. So, like I said, could be a person, but that two of swords, like I said, could be both. That's the a very king of swords. Like I said, there's a lot of venting of there's like a lot of venting of communication or ideas. Like ideas are fueling whatever this is, driving it forward. But again, that's just for we're gonna get off of this. We're gonna digress. But that's just for again with Comet C 2025 coming in. So you could be experiencing an energy coming towards you again in much the same fashion. Like I said, comets are like wild cards for me. And perihelion, again, it's the moment when a comet is gonna or when any celestial object reaches its closest trajectory to the sun or whatever. It's when it's the closest to the sun. So it always gives me that like yeah something just coming out of nowhere, reaching its peak or its pinnacle, and then it's sort of like the time for that has come. Again, if you capitalize on that energy when it's sort of in your orbit at its perihelion, it'll be very easy for you to do that. If you don't, it'll just pass you by. Is what I'm trying to say. But again, something with yeah like emotions and thoughts being balanced and being like the fuel rocketing this thing towards you. And again, the closer a thing gets to you, the more intense the thoughts, or the more clear the thoughts will be, or the more clarity you'll have on a thing, the better you're gonna feel about it, or like you're headed in the right direction with the thing. It could be a lot of tension on the physical plane. Like let's say maybe you actually have to put your like get your hands dirty or like do some actual work on a thing. It could be something like that. But you're gonna know in your heart and your mind, like you're gonna feel again aligned or unified. Like this is like yeah, it has to be this has to be it. How could it not be? Like look at these results. Or again, you're getting the proof of manifestation in that moment. And it's gonna make you want to continue. Okay, you guys are okay. So first, but I've always got to ask myself if I'm doing it. Okay, it already is. I like that. What's meant to be is going to be and already is. Did I? Oh, you know I strive to, Sonny. Your mechanism was like, this is a chapter. There's like, am I being selfish? I feel you. It's hard to tell sometimes. Am I am I putting too much of the power on myself? But remember, there's nothing there that doesn't exist, right? Put all the power on yourself that you need to. And remember, most people just want you around because they know you're a powerhouse of energy and ideas. And again, they don't really like again, like Cam says, they just want to be the man or the woman just because they don't actually have an idea for the people or any plans for what they want to do. They just want the power so that they can say, okay, today I feel like, and now they have the power to do it, right? And you're like one of their gophers or one of these dozers in their regime that just again goes when they snap their fingers. Um, April 19th. Yes, I like that too. Remember this. Again, the scientist is saying that the cosmos is saying that. Again, the astrologers are saying that the astrology itself is saying that, and the numerology it's been written. So yeah, I like it too. I like it too. I like it too. Yeah, they literally said, "This is the moment that the mystics have been talking about for decades." I was like, "Huh? You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to be saying like, was it E equals MC squared and all that jazz, right, Einstein?" But again, it just goes back to like I told you guys, I'm keeping a track. I'm keeping track of a lot of things going on in the energy, just so that again, if I see something like moments like this, I want to try to come to you first, and so that you'll be prepared. So it's just not like, yo, what the heck is going on today? Why is this? So you sort of got a heads up. Oh baby, baby, it's a wild world. So this looks. Oh gosh, your comics are back, and it looks like they brought the whole family with them. Looks like they brought the whole family with them. Let's see. Not necessarily, but sort of. Yes. All right. So first things first. Hmm. Someone reconsidering Okay, this person, somebody's thinking that like, I don't know, like they think that like enough time has passed. You've forgiven them. Is that what they said? Someone wants to play nice now. They're sorry. Someone wants to play nice. Someone wants to play nice now. They're sorry. Whoever this is. Oh, lovers, nine of swords. Oh, did they hurt you and then end up hurting themselves and now you don't care? Your boundaries are up pretty high for this person, or that's how they feel. They feel like you kept them out on, like they can't come in. That's how they feel. They can't come in. They can't call. They can't show up. They have no power in the situation. They're like, I love you. Like it's like again, you don't care. You're looking at this person like, yeah, sure, you love things. Crazy to me. Um, but this is a little weird. This is a little bit weird. I feel like either something, because again, you do have the Ace of Cups in the upright and the Lovers in the upright, or this person believes you're back there with somebody and you're keeping it a secret, and that's why they can't come in. They also think that too, but they're a liar, but they want to speak to you honestly. So there's that. I don't know how. I don't know what you're gonna do with that. Again, they're by nature a person who lies, who wears masks, who again presents themselves as they feel people need to or want to see them for their own personal gain or enjoyment. Who this person is actually is behind the veil, who knows, right? This person doesn't show people their real face. They do all this because again, there's some type of selfish person, or like they feel like they're having their way with life. So again, better to just keep up this facade. Like I don't want to show. This could be like this is a weak and insecure person again with low self esteem. They have low self worth and these types of and like low. This person has like more than likely a hidden depraved emotional side to them, right? They this person believes again that their soul is emotional dog doodle, but again they're a liar and a fake, and again they cause disturbances in the emotional realm. Again they cause disturbances in the emotional houses of others, but a person like that wants to come in and be honest and tell you how much they care about you, and they are being honest when they say that to you. So yeah, like I'm saying, what are you going to do with that? It does. And this person already knows, like again, you're no, you've got a couple words for, you got a couple choice words for this person, right? You're already ready to tell them where they could go and what they could do with all of that. This person believes you're already back there with somebody. You could be maybe you're talking to somebody, maybe there's a special person that you even have just in mind. Again, the person doesn't want you to have that. They're falling to pieces behind the curtain. They're in shambles. They want to reconcile, they want to talk it out. Like I said, I don't know what you're going to do with that. This seems very unhealthy to me, very very unhealthy. And it's also like someone is trying to maybe even like gaslight you or trick you or trip you up. Someone could want to, someone could like they want to cry in front of the gate until you let them in, right? And it's like, this is not fair, please. Like someone could want to fall at your feet and beg you and grovel and all these things. And I'm gonna say again, I don't know what you do with that, and I don't know what this looks like. This doesn't look like some. It's like you're a bad person for not letting me in. You see how much I'm crying here. If you were really a good person, just off of the strength of me crying, you'd let me in. Is what someone, see what I'm trying to say? But they're a liar. So this could be crocodile tears too. Knight of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Swords. Maybe sometimes they're sad. Not all the time. Not during the daytime. um, and I don't trust this person. They could be this Ace of Cups again. This could be a scripted rhetoric. No matter how honest they could even be being in the moment. Let's say somebody is like they want to tell you about all the terrible player things they did, and they really are sorry. It's like I don't trust it. This looks like something that they could have said, or this. It looks rehearsed. It looks honest, but like they may have said this to someone else before. And it may have been truthful when they said it to that person too. So I don't know. Again, like I said, this person just looks like I don't know what you're gonna do with that, right? I don't know what you're gonna do with that. Everyone else's world is being torn upside down because you're putting your life back together or getting your energy in order, your life in order. Here's that again, divine presence that seems to surround you. People can see it, feel it. Again, tastes like batteries in the mouth. People know it gives them an uneasy feeling. They feel that zzz, that vibration, right? it seems like everything that people were working towards has sort of come apart. Or let's just say in this case, because you have King of Cups in the reverse and Knight of Swords also in the reverse here. So let's say just straight up the people who try to do you dirty. They're back again, and this is the second time or third time now. Again, Spirit keeps reiterating. So it's giving me, again, these people are under some kind of judgment or karma, or it's been like that over the last few weeks. You have the Tower right here and Temperance. And already someone's in the Nine of Swords, right? But that's like it's looking like it's somebody else is trying to say, no, that's me. That's me. I'm separate from them. But I don't believe this person because, first of all, they're a liar. And the King of Cups is here. So it's like there could be some association between these two. They're both in distorted energy because this King of Cups here feels like, again, also like you're out of control. They want you to stop what you're doing. The balance that you're bringing to your life and your situation is translating to the environment and other people in the environment, and now it's making them look like, again, the rhetoric or the narratives that they keep up with, especially with this Knight of Swords person, whoever that is. They're just a whole hot mess. This person, behind every closed door, they're cursing you, and again, this person is going crazy. They can have any amount of problems in their real life because really it's Tower King of Cups reverse, Tower Knight of Swords in the reverse. So this person could have any number, both of these individuals, right? You see the two people getting thrown from the rooftop. These two could have any amount of actual real life problems that have nothing to do with you. And Temperance here kind of confirms that to me too, because again, this is you getting your life in order, or again, and you being the inspiration for other people to be like, hey man, I gotta stop joking around. I gotta get serious about what I'm doing. And then, like I told you, some people just want to sit around for the next 5 year period and watch you and these people operate in this energy, right? The Most High is guiding you and saying, look, I know you've done some things. I know this. But it's Friday. I'm gonna get you a job. You gonna stop getting high because you got things to do, right? And it's like a lot of y'all are like, okay, enough of the Smokey and Craig. A lot of you guys are starting to be like, okay, seriously, I got to start showing up for myself and doing the thing. And other people are seeing you and they're like, yeah, me too. But you have these other people that just want to sit outside and observe. And again, the plans and machinations with it. And this is so crazy. You notice how, again, it's them. He's wearing the blue. Well, the Knight of Swords wears that. You see the blue, and then he has the red. He has the red cape, right, and the red feather. And you have this person. They're sort of dressed the same way, but they're mostly dressed in the long blue robe. Is this not a long blue robe individual and somebody with a red cape around their neck? That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's them. Spirit's like, make sure you catch the, because it's them, right? Somebody behind closed doors, they're a hot mess. They're talking all kinds of ish, and they're confirming to this King of Cups this like control freak mentality, like, yeah, 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 they should have been listening to you. I don't know who they think they are, what their problem is. They think they could be out there again, being an inspiration and getting their life together. Like these are sick people. But there's some kind of like argument, not argument, or like yelling and like validation of somebody else's, like, I want to say emotional rambunctiousness, but it's really like emotional tyranny. It's like validation of someone else's emotional tyranny and just all out rambunctiousness. Because with this Knight of Swords, like, again, somebody is in someone is feeling very extravagant. Like, I don't have all the facts. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna talk the loudest and like say the most and do the most. And it's like, and then with total disregard for, again, collateral damage, or how anyone's going to see me in the environment, or how what I'm going to say or what I'm going to do is going to affect the situation or people or whatever. And then they're using that energy and they're trying to pump up this other emotional psychopath and be like, yeah, you were right. They should have listened to you. They need somebody to tell them what's going on. And like, it's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, I had the plan. I don't know why they think they could just go off by themselves and do, like, I don't know, somebody wants to put you on a leash and somebody is like, yeah, 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 they need to be on your leash. Yeah, you're right. And it's like, again, it's a huge tower moment. What's really happening is they feel like they're losing and everything is falling apart. And again, it's just a lot of cursing. They can't deny the presence of this temperance angel here. And again, that's that they can't come towards you. They don't, like, again, you exist on the same plane, the same earthly plane of manifestation, but the pocket universes are, again, galaxies apart. This person cannot come towards you, and even if they try to, again, they're going to see a lot. Like I said, the angels are just going to start showing up in front of them, like, hey, where do you think you're doing? Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? You can't come over here. So even in like their minds and their hearts, again, there's some intimidation or they fear. But what these people really fear is living a pure and honest life. It's just getting your life together, and again, following that inspiration that your heart is telling you to. You see a person doing better, and you're telling yourself like, damn, like, life is going downhill. Like maybe I should do something to mitigate. But instead, it's like too much pride, even to just say, you know what, enough of this. These two need to separate. That's what it is, and like go at it alone. Dark night of the soul. It. The more these two spend time together, the worse they're gonna be. The more of this that they're gonna be experiencing. Um, they feel like you're getting away. They feel like you're escaping with the treasure or the prize or like the treasure map, let's say. So they want to like see you again, reconcile. They want to reconcile, see you again, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's for nothing good. It's to again to strip the ball from your hands, or again whatever that is that you're moving with, whatever you're gonna bring into fruition. And again, you will do this thing, whatever. Let me find where the camera is. I can't see. Whatever that is, you are gonna do it. It's and again, this is something that everyone can see because the Knight of Pentacles, again, he walks freely in the open, in the king. He doesn't have anything to fear. He's not riding off very quickly, or everyone could see. Again, he's riding the workhorse. Everybody can see what he's doing. Very slowly, very stable, very steady, planning one step at a time. Everybody knows what that person's doing. Nobody's mad at it. No one chases down the Knight of Pentacles and says, "Hey, stop that." Right? That's like Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. You do with the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. They're moving so quick. They're doing so much. They're speaking. They're acting. They're thinking. They're engaged in so much. You might not be able to catch up with a person like that or necessarily know everything that they're doing. Not this person. So somebody again, the environment in general could feel like, yeah, you're very grounded, very stable, moving not too quickly, not too slowly, but again, at your pace, at the right pace for you to make it where you're supposed to be at the time you're supposed to be there. Nobody can deny that. And all of this together, again, is another tower moment for these people. Can't understand how you're so balanced. So when a lot like you don't cry yourself to sleep at night over us or me, especially this person is like, over me, you don't cry for me. Like, again, getting separate voices. Some very, again, belligerent, loud, again, bubbling hot water in the, I can hear the pot boiling over in the kitchen and I'm in the other room type of voices. A lot of noise, like crowd in the background. Ah, right? That Night of Swords, they just won't stop. Every time, like not in the public, every time they're behind closed doors, this person's going off. And like to this other person about you, but they like it. They like it. They like to hear how much this person dislikes you, or also feels like you should be back under the control of, again, this regime, right? They wanted you to live in this tower, in this horrible reality where, again, things, yeah, clearly working with these people, whoever they were in the past, like it was not, again, this is sand. The sand, not even through the sand through your fingers. These are the days of your lives, nothing being solid or able to materialize. Every stone you touched, even the granite ones, you could pick up a solid block of titanium with these people and it would melt through your fingers like sand. Absolutely nothing crystallizing or materializing on the material. And again, they're made of ether, right? These people are just hot emotions and a lot of talk, a lot of loudmouth talking, or again, a bunch of ideas that never go anywhere. There's absolutely no, there's just no actual energy put behind anything. And then this person is just like, they can't make up their mind about how they feel about anything. So they're never going to take action. What they're going to do is try to find somebody to control. It's a lot easier to try to, play Debo or, Iceberg Slim, big pimp daddy to somebody. And it's like, want to know where you are, what you're doing, use fear to control you, and play all type of weird emotional games. Act like they're mad at you when they're not really mad at you, to see how you would act if they were mad at you, and all this nonsense to like gum up your emotional works. And then all of a sudden, again, you're in the corner like, is it me or is it them? Am I crazy? No, they're crazy. Like, just so they can, like, again, feel like they have some semblance of control over you, and like, and then have you again call that love or whatever that looks like again, sick people. But either way, we'll digress a little bit. And this person's like, please talk about me. This person is very sad and a liar. I don't care how honest. If you know somebody like that comes towards you and again they're giving you a sob story, even if they're like, let's say you never had closure on an issue and you feel like they're giving you the honest closure and they're like, I did it, I really love you, I'm sorry.
Free will and discernment is what I'm gonna say. Free will is what discernment is what I'm gonna say, but also look at what this person is about, is what I'm gonna say. Look at what this person is about. They're sad and they're a liar, and they're doing this because they want, again, someone wants absolution. They want you to take them out of that energy. This doesn't look trustworthy at all, but again, use your own free will and discernment. But if somebody comes towards you like that and they're like literally crying and the snot bubbles, or again, that's the most extreme, right? Someone could just be like begging even to get an audience with you, to say they want to tell you the truth about something or be honest. Again, be careful of a person like that, because what they're hiding is they feel really, really, really bad and guilty inside for whatever was done. And this ploy of honesty seems like something to just, again, get over your wall, or again, behind your gate, and see, like, how hurt are you really about this? Like, can I get into you again? Is it possible? Again, I've got Knight of Pentacles. You're the Page of Wands in a situation. Again, all your energy says you're going that way. You have your back turned to all of this, and you're moving towards the future. These people are chasing you somehow, or again, they want to stay trapped in the fringes of your energy as you move forward. They're trapped in the wake of your power, and they feel like you're getting away and you're cheating. This is like, oh, you lied. You said you didn't know karate, and then when you stop messing with us, you open a karate dojo, and now you got 100 students, and oh, you're making money over there, or you're doing good with your karate. You said you didn't know karate. It's like people feel like you were way more ambitious, bold, daring. You had way more ideas than you let on, or you even behind the scenes had your own projects going. Like people feel like you recovered or bounced back, or you're moving too forward from the losses that they thought they made you take or incurred upon you. You're already in night status. You're moving. You got a journey going. You've already got a map to a treasure, or again, something that you're about to bring to fruition. Like you're like, how? They liked it better when you were sort of underfoot, giving them your ideas, your power, again, being the smallest voice in the room with the biggest impact. But again, it could keep you in the background and like sort of gas off of all of that. Like they wanted to use you as a huge source of energy. They can't do that now. They see you putting your power on yourself. It's already erupted into this like great big thing. It's a lot of fear and intimidation. I mean, feeling fear and feeling intimidated on their part. And it's all about getting you back, right? Getting your attention, reconciling. Don't forget me not, remember me, like how I remember you. Weekend in Wiz Khalifa. This kind of thing. All right, you guys are good. What up, Tracy? Why is Fluffy throwing up? I do Jeet Kundo. Okay, you guys got me already. All right, we're gonna keep going, guys. We're gonna keep going. So let's see this honesty. See, what did I say? Oh my lord! So I was saying the whole time, I was like, you have like they want to get inside your fence or over your boundaries or around, right? I said you had this person out. Look at that. Like I said, they're a liar, right? They're really the Knight of Cups, but they could try to talk to you honestly. But look, nine of Wands in reverse. It's to get around or over your boundaries. It's to disarm you. It's all bullshit. Did I not call that? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Divine. Definitely here. Definitely talking the cards out. Okay, we're good. We're right. We're right where we need to be. We're receiving the message that we were meant to receive right now at this time. So yeah, you could have some people coming towards you or getting ready to come in contact with some people here. And again, this main person, it's looking like an ex. It's looking like one of your exes. It's looking like one of your exes. Somebody that, again, you would know this person because they still believe that they could convince you that like there's something there. You still love me. And it's like they feel like if they can just like tap that little piece of glass, the whole thing will shatter and all the love will come rushing out. They're like, that's what this Ace of Cups is about. It's like how much do you hate me, right? I'm not saying, again, hatred is a very strong emotion. I'm not saying you hate anybody, but someone could be like wanting to test that, and it's like they want to like, break glass in case of emergency, but they want to know, they're like, there's still an emergency, right? You still have an emergency glass for me though, right? So that means that there's got to be something there, right? It's like, anyway, they're a liar. Let's go some more. I knew it though. I knew it. Like I said, get over your boundaries. And again, let's establish this, right? Those nostalgic feelings, make some memories. Let's go to a sacred place where we can have a multiple emotional exchanges with each other. Again, let's build back. Let's reconcile. Let's talk about all the good memories that we used to have with each other, right? So this is someone's tactic to disarm you to come back in. Again, it's giving X. It's giving X. It's giving an X that feels like again, they're very confident that you have to be, you must still want me. You have to still want me. There's no way. What did I say? This is so, look at this is classic. This is why I love this is why I love tarot. This is why I love tarot. This is why I love it. Look at them. Well, first, look at you. You're gone. You're already gone. Like I said, then you're on the run. Look at this person in the Five of Cups in the back because they're a liar. Because they still lied. Nothing's changed with this person. And they're sad because they know, again, last ditch effort, but you've seen through this person. You could be actively ignoring this person, whoever they are, and they could know and feel it. It's like they didn't talk to you to be like, are you really ignoring me? But they feel it. They know. They're getting that. Le numéro composé n'est pas en service. S'il vous plaît, raccrochez et recomposez le numéro. And what did they say? I don't know if they wish you a belle journée. Anyway, in French, that's the that's the again the number in service. The number as dialed is not in service. Please hang up and try your call again. This is a recording. Right? They could be getting a lot of that and just know it's like what did Drake say? Text go green and it's a little different, don't it? Yeah, things could have changed, baby. Collective ain't where you left them. I don't know why you would think you could leave them. Oh, okay. So also, secrets, you're having financial problems. Things on the home front aren't as good as this person's making it seem, right? They're having financial problems, and this looks like problems pain. This is problems maintaining where you live, the place where all your stuff is, where you're comfortable, where your bed is, where you sleep at, where you recharge your batteries, the place that you've been working to grow and maintain for an extended period of time. Like I said, somebody's house. Or, let's say somebody like went to law school or medical school. Again, they took a very long and extended journey to get to like a very prosperous and stable career. That's what's in jeopardy here. But if I had to give it, I would say it's the home because that's coming out also clarifying that Nine of Wands. So there's sort of an energy of like they're in defense mode. They're the wounded warrior. They're constantly fighting a battle that again they have the energy to fight it, but with this again Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, that's like check to check. Or again, if you get off the treadmill, again the whole ride will stop. So somebody is also having some type of financial. This could also be even health or like you see a person that you have if you see this person you haven't seen them for a long time, they could look extremely unhealthy or different. Again, they could have gained a lot of weight, lost a lot of weight, or again they could have like a scar on their face or a rash, whatever. They're going to look different. They haven't been keeping up with the upkeep. The self-love, self-care here is at an all-time low. But if I had to call it right out the gate, we're going to get one more. I'd say this person's having some type of financial difficulties. What did I say? It's the worky. Something to do with the worky. This person's not, I don't know if they could have been on fun employment, but now that's over. Or or they're working like this is like part-time or demotion or pay cut. Again, it still works for you, but you're working with less than you used to or less than you want to. And this is like less than you're used to. You're working very hard and things are coming together, but it's like they fell apart and you're putting them back together even. So somebody's at like again, they're at a very low financial level. Again, if they get off the ride, if they get off the treadmill, if they stop running, everything's going to stop around them, and this is affecting again the place where they live, where they go, where all their stuff is, and they're the most comfortable, right? The place they've been building and working towards for a very long time. But don't take that off the table. What I said about lawyers and doctors before. Again, somebody who could have worked very hard to become a specialist in a certain field, and it's like maybe that field is not as lucrative as it once was and this person's not making as much money or something like that. But again, this X person, that's the position that they're in right now. They're experiencing some type of material instability, upheaval, or they're working their way up the hill in the material sense, or they're recovering from some type of, again, they broke their leg, or Again, the rash on their face is clearing up, or the scar is healing, or like something like this. Or this could also be like insomnia or like things like that, right? Someone or being stressed because their again their work schedule or whatever that is all it's all over the place. The money's not good. They're still certain that they shouldn't come towards you. But this is more again, moon in the reverse, six of swords. It's giving a little bit of that. Like again, they think they could. They think they could with the moon in the reverse. Like they think they could tap this glass. It's like this. The six of swords is like instead of imagining that emotion, that storm over the ocean where you'd have to cross it in a tiny boat. That's the same thing as again. There's like a wall there or that glass, right? And they're thinking again, moon in the reverse. Like there's a way around this. There's a way to reveal what's behind there, or again, or to crack this, to like let the secrets out, even if it's just a little bit at a time. And what's behind there, again, it's this big. It's a whole angel and two people that are in love, right? This is a huge energy behind there. So it's even giving me more of that, like, but knowing that you can't exactly just do that. Six of Swords, it's like it seems so far fetched because again, you still would have to go to this person or again establish communication. All the swords here are in distortion, so this person can only maybe think of you. And like I said, they're, whatever version of you they're thinking about, it's not the version you are now. This person has an outdated picture, or again, whatever that is, an outdated experience. This person still thinks you're the you from like 6 years ago or whatever that is, 3 years ago. I'm getting like, I'm getting more like, I'm getting 6 years ago. For some of you, 9 years ago, but 6 years ago, I'm getting between like it's giving me 369. If not, this is a if for some of you this is a lame that you dealt with on a short term, and it's going to seem absolutely ridiculous that this person's going to even try. It's like, how could we have been in love? We were only together for like 5 months. And they can't believe that, like again, this is a player that feels like you slipped through their fingers and they want to play it off like, again, because it's more of that. This seems scripted. This seems scripted in some way. Like they've said this before. No matter how honest it seems, they've spoken like this before. it's they've had to give an apology like this before. So it's not like that's what I mean. It's like again with that person that tells you, him, them, me, and everyone the same story. When they're with them, they romance everyone in the same way. They don't really change their playbook. They're relying on the fact that nobody that they do this to will ever see each other. So the minute you see me and I see you, and I'm like, yeah, this person loves to throw Hail Marys from the 2 yard line. It's like, they threw me a Hail Mary pass from the 2 yard. This person's like, hey, me too. My touchdown record's impeccable because they're the quarterback. It's like, boom, right? This person is hoping that none of that will ever happen, but they run the same play every single time. And that's what I'm trying to say. Even their apologies are along the same tread or line. It's so weird. Text go green and it's a little different, don't it? And what's the other one? I try to text you, it goes green. You must got a man now, or something like that. Like, yeah, you could. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's their perception. Is that you're seeing somebody else, male or female, no genders here. Like, you got a man, you got a woman, you got someone in your corner. Again, behind that glass is another energy that they can't see. Is it? Wow, they really feel like that. When I said another energy that they can't see, and Ten of Cups was on the bottom of the deck, like I said, they whether you do or not, and you could just be even having like minor correspondence with a person at this point, and they could not even know about it. But they're expecting, even if that's happening, that again, you're gonna meet someone and it's gonna be great. It's gonna blossom and turn into this whole thing. Their whole mind is jelly around this. What did Jimmy say? Stop doing all them drugs. It's turning your mind into mush. Yeah, you're the drug. This person won't stop, and yeah, it's turning their mind into freaking mashed potatoes. Um, Again, they stay up all night. They're because like in their mind, you're still gonna be together. This is gonna work out. It's gonna work out. But they're very unclear or uncertain or how they pull this off without hurting a lot of people, including maybe themselves, or having to tell us like a little white lie. Like they gotta say they might have to tell one who said obsessed. They might have to tell a lie here, or again, there's gonna be some obscurity, something that remains obscure, something that you don't exactly know. And if you did, it could blow the whole situation up. You're always gonna look in the sky around this. Let's just say you accepted this person back. You're always gonna look in the sky and see clouds around this person, right? Again, no, it's just me and you. No, you can trust me beyond a shadow of a doubt. I would never. I don't know. You're gonna be like, I don't know. There's something shadowy about this person. This is like a weird game they're playing or something like that, right? But here again, this is so much thoughts. 9 swords, 2 swords, another sword. It's 10 swords in the reverse. They're praying up all night that they're gonna have a chance to like fix this. The window of opportunity on this hasn't closed, right? This person is desperate. Oh boy. Oh, okay, okay. Oh no, yeah, they're getting again. The tower is locked in. They're not going anywhere. Mildest major arcana, a tower clarified by again the world and justice. Like I said, this is it's said. This is it. Like people could be getting karma, a lot of karma right now, just nonstop. Like every other thing is a tower. You're getting away, tower. You're cleaning your life up, tower. Having to listen to this damn Knight of Swords every day, yell in my ear, but like no one else is no one else is kind of giving me that prop up right now, that no one else is putting me on the pedestal or agreeing with my ideas, so I'm gonna just accept it. Tower. The fact the Knight of Swords feels like they have to yell, tower. King of Cups feels he lost control, tower. Everything they're so mad about, so many things were built up here that then none of it's happening, or it's all falling apart, or we got to let all of this go. Our grand scheme plan, whatever this is, it's been boomed. And again, you putting your life together, being inspirational, or seeing other people even now they're starting to do that. And again, there's a heavy angelic presence in the environment overall. Yeah, tower. And again, this is justice. Whatever you were doing before, like I said, that cycle's closed. They're sort of trapped in there. They're gonna have to face all of this. They're trapped there facing their karma. Again, spirit has a very again, all the familiars have very mean faces right now. They're very upset with whatever this is. And again, it's just all that's left is again justice. This is how you balance out a situation. This is legal. It's the right way. This is spiritual justice. Again, divine justice, whatever you want to do. And right outside of clarifying that tower with that world card, and that justice, again, is temperance. Like I said, divine is like, okay, close the door on that. It's locked. And okay, now you, my pantheon of angels, stand guard. Like they're trapped in there. Tower City, Tower Central. There's no trying to mitigate or escape or push this off on someone else or wait for another time. What did I say? What did I listen? Listen, look at that. Look at you. See what I'm trying to say? Keep moving. Keep moving, don't stop. The divine is helping you balance things out perfectly on this plane. Everything, it's all coming up collective. Just stay on this pathway, whatever it is that you're working on. First of all, right now, well, definitely with the results of how this situation turned out between you and them, you're very happy. You're like, thank you for having my back, divine. Like exactly, this is exactly what we talk about all the time. So you're very grateful for the divine presence in your life. Again, inner child is feeling healed, or again, it's well on the way. You can see the pathway to that. Again, you put the sun here, the earth, again, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Neptune, Saturn. You put all the planets in their alignment, and you said, okay, now spin for me. And again, the solar system is again rotating and revolving exactly the way that you said it. Like I said, there's a feeling of being personally responsible for one's own happiness at this time, right? For one's own emotional fulfillment. This is once again you putting yourself on the pedestal. Again, bravo. This is what being a divine is really all about. You don't I know I'm with God. I don't need anything from the people of the earth. Again, my heart is full. And what's out. The only thing again, I go within for all the answers. The only thing outside of me, and it's not even outside of me, it's inside, outside. The only thing that surrounds me, again, it's again this divine presence. I'm moving forward into like what I'm supposed to be doing, and this is good for me. It's a brand new day, or it will be. What am I gonna say? Keep moving forward. All the major arcana came out, and then you came out at the end again. Like this is what I've done. I trusted in divine, and this is how it worked for me. Very happy. Again, self-satisfied. I did this. Oh my god. And so King Cups Reverse is gonna have a lot on their mind for a very long time. Like I said, Divine, as you can see, there's another divine presence here. Divine's not letting them out. Like I said, whoever that that this is in this Knight of Swords, they're trapped in this tower dimension and they're going to be there for a while. There's some things for them to see and understand before all that's over. And there's something about like they need the public needs to see a little bit of this too. These people need to be publicly, or this some of part of this tower is like public humiliation. I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna say what it is. Part of this is public humiliation, or you've done something bad and everyone's gonna know about it and be able to be like, "Ew, look, there they go. Oh my god, oh my gosh, look, it's them." There's something about that, like being seen. Like again, having everything, all your masks stripped away and all your costumes, and again being paraded through the environment, and it's like, yeah, it's like the emperor's new clothes or whatever. And this is part of the justice. It's part of their sentence, is to be seen for who they truly are. And again, people are sort of like, ew, ew, look at the ew. This Knight of Swords is obsessed with you, seriously obsessed with you, and obsessed with everything you're doing and how things are turning around for you. Again, they see there's that, like I said, there's that sun on the horizon. They see it too. Whatever. Again, they see you being happy or playful or in that energy, being divinely guided and protected. This is mostly what they curse about. That you're not confused, that you see the way forward, you have plans, you're acting on them, things are building out for you. You still look as good as you always did, if not to this person, even better. Because there's sort of, again, a renewal energy, or however you looked in the past, you look better now. All that's been put to bed. And it's something about not being able to question that or being undeniable, again, with this death energy, and again, King of Wands. And like, something about that, again, that energy shining right right on you, that sun shining right on you. So like they know, it's not like they know, but they can see, everybody can see it. You look better now, or you're aging very, yeah, you look, people are like, you look way better than you did 2 years ago. And this person knows it too. And again, they curse about that too. They're very upset about it. They think about it all the time, and it grinds their gears, drives them crazy. These two are so sad that whatever they were doing is not happening or not working out. Look, you got them stressed about you walking away. And the swords in the reverse this time. They think about that night and day, how far you're going. And again, here you go, Page of Swords. Like I said, they're talking about this gossip, but there's that. This is that Knight of Swords. In at night, they feel again lesser, lower, more obsolete, more of a failure. It's more apparent that whatever we did to go against this person, it blew up in our faces. And this is just being a lot of disgruntled, because even this gossiping, it's like going over in your head like what went wrong with yourself, and being like very upset about it. This is it. It's like they're slandering you. Like this person is telling themselves, they're saying bad things about you to themselves in their own mind, to the point where they're like, and they're so sad that they lost. Like they're just hating you. They're sad. You're getting away. And someone's in shambles. I can't really. I'm not trying to make myself cry, but somebody's in shambles. Okay, they're saying whatever it is that you're doing, like they're saying you're lying or you're cheating or you're stealing, or like whatever you're doing, there's some like fake part of it that nobody can see. You're also hiding a person, or somebody is helping you do all of this. And even if you're with somebody, they feel like that person should know you're a liar, and you're a liar, and you manipulate people, and again, you're a cheater, and you're potentially a thief too, and you gaslight people, and again, they want to ruin any relationship prospects that you have. So it could be someone, again, trying to even vent online into an echo chamber that nobody is subscribing to. It can be something like this. And what was that other one? But yet and still, this person is like, they would love nothing more than to just be in your energy. This person wants to like, they want to like act crazy, and they want you to do one of those Hollywood moments where you hold them tight and tell them it's okay, I love you, and they're like, I'm sorry, and they're crying like somebody. But again, they're lying, right? This is all an act. I said Hollywood, I just realized, again, it's all an act. It's all a scene that they're playing. They want you to buy into that moment so much that, again, you really give yourself over to them emotionally, and again, it's just to get their claws back into you. This person doesn't like you. They don't care. I don't think this person cares about themselves. All right. This one could be potentially not about these people. This white deck, this tattoo tarot deck. Oh shoot, that was a terrible shuffle. This could potentially not be about these people. I just split the deck, and I mean, I see a lot of happiness for you. And like I said, you walking away or getting away from people. Again, they can't catch you. You're gone. They, if from their perspective, you're doing the wrong thing, or you're walking towards more difficulty, or whatever that is. From your perspective, again, you've had enough, and again, there's got to be something better on the other side. And then I see a 10 of cups there, so I feel like it could feel rocky for a minute, but overall, you're headed in a better direction for self. And there's going to be, again, people, places, experiences, and things there to emotionally fulfill you. You're already emotionally fulfilled, so it seems like like taking one step back to gain ultimate happiness. It wouldn't be something that you fear. It's like picking everything up from where you are now and moving, and like ultimately choosing to. This is again not moving in faith. This is moving in knowing. Being like, I know if I stick to my plans, again, what's on the horizon for me, it's going to work out exactly, almost exactly as I envisioned it. It's gonna work out, and you sort of saying, okay, moving in that energy and not really questioning it again. So a lot of happiness on that other side. Well, Divine says, I'm telling you the truth, or I'm revealing to you the secrets at this time. Yeah, but like I said, moon in reverse to the sun. Like I'm telling you right now, to the world on the bottom of the deck. Like, again, Divine is saying he's telling you right now. What he just told you is, again, that's what it is. Could be tomorrow. Also, could be the beginning of a very, 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 very happy day or a happy time, or it's already begun. Maybe you had a good day today, and it's just meant to continue. We spoke about, again, a lot of energies coming in between the 18th and the 19th. It's the 15th now. We're already inside that huge, again, Aries fiery stellium. So this could be indicative of that too, where, and you're getting your justice. Divine says to remind you, don't worry, you're getting your justice. Again, process or a period of time would be impossible for you to receive all of this in an hour, in a day, or in a week. So it could be, for the rest of the spring, and then a couple things in the summer and the fall. It could be a really good Christmas, like that sort of thing. Again, it's a broader framework that I'm working in, but that's what the cards are really trying to say. That, again, this Christmas day that I was speaking of is not a day. It could be a season, or a few seasons, or a few months. Again, there are a lot of things coming your way. It's gonna be a very happy time for you. I said, Divine says you're done doing the work. You're in alignment. Again, you're more animalistic. The more animalistic side of yourself is tamed, and again, the more logical, and this is like logic and creativity though, because you're sort of using both. But that side of you that like wants to come out and like wow out, what did Will Ferrell say? He wants some walking around money and some new clothes. And he wants to get out there and tell people that collective ain't never play no shit. Collective ain't never been about that. Like, you've got that part of you under control, is what I'm saying. And your creativity and your logic seems to be at the forefront, again, of your intellect right now. And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. It's going to reveal a lot of things to you that are true. Um, it doesn't seem like anything that you're not ready to handle. But overall, you're getting ready to be in a more truthful, like, again, there's going to be more truth or honesty or clarity around you, and you're going to be a lot happier, and you're going to be focusing more on, again, what's on your horizon, and what we like to call, again, your dreams and the things that you're wishing for and trying to manifest. You're really, really, really maturing and move spiritually and moving fully into that energy. Like, your life is really, it's already changed, it's changing, it's already changed, it's going to continue, it's morphing into something that sometimes they can't see it, but it's like really big. It's really hard. Well, in this spread, it would be hard to describe. We'd have to shoot for that directly. But your sun is coming out, and there's an opportunity for you. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's like get started now, or you already got started. And so if there were endings that you were meant to face, you somehow dodged them, or if these were tests that the universe had lined up for you, you're not gonna have to take them, or you could have passed them already, or you're not going to have to take any of these tests at all, because it's something about with that 8 of cups that we saw, you left early, you got an early start on something. It's something small, but you've already started. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not afraid or nervous about this thing. Again, you're working it for what it is. It's not the biggest. It's not the biggest victory in the world, but it's something. Uh, what could this be? Well, we're gonna clarify it, but yeah, you've already gotten an early start on something. You've already begun to create the balance. You could have started at the end of the last full moon cycle. After the full moon, sometime you could have started something. Okay, there's a little bit more evidence of someone being outside and not having the resources. Again, I don't feel like that's you. It's coming in as the first. No, now it looks like jealousy. It's a group of people that are unhappy because you're happy. They want you confused. Oh, they want you confused. See, like it's in the middle of like whatever these people want. It's like it's not happening. Again, this is about the boss, right? The psychic boss. Again, I'm not. This is not horn tutelage for you. Hey Sherry, hello new subscriber. We're very happy to have you. um, jelly on the fish, I like that. Yeah, this again is about an emperor and an emperor that sees very clearly everything that's going on around them. So you're in boss mode. Like I said, you're way more in tune with again your divine purpose or what you're here to do or what it is that you are doing than you ever were before. You're in total control and command of your energy. Again, you set the precedent. If you start it's like if you start entering the environment at 9 o'clock, people are going to start entering the environment at 9 o'clock again. The rules will have to change because of who you are. Or if you start doing a certain thing, people are going to think that they should start doing a certain thing just because. Now, all the ideas and all the power sort of rests with you and in your mind and who you are. Everyone outside the environment, again, they have sort of flashes, but they don't have the full formula program. They don't have, they're not getting all the downloads like how you are. Once again, this is someone who knows or can remember who they are. You know you're the emperor. You don't have to be reminded, or you're not trying to self-actualize yourself. Again, this is fully actualized divinity. You're not taking the steps up. You're already at the top. You already know what this is all about. Yeah, you have clarity coming in, happiness. Again, you got an early start on something, or it seemed like something was going to collapse, and it's like you mitigated already. You already ran to play against that, so you're that's not going to happen. And now, yeah, you're wherever this like sort of ahead. You're sort of two. You're at this 2 steps ahead juncture, and you're like working. You're there. You're working. You're trying to get 3 steps and four. You're trying to continue. So something should be happening faster or very fast for you. And whatever this is, again, High Priestess in the reverse, you've foreseen all of this, or you know. No matter how it looks on the outside, like you kind of know what's going to happen, so you're just sort of following through with the motions. You're all to you, you're already at the end, and you've already won. You're already the emperor standing in the sun. You've got a 10 of swords in the reverse and an 8 of cups in the reverse and a 2 of coins in the reverse that you got to work through. But you're not worried about that. You're facing all of this as it's coming at you, and like you're just standing there, like yeah, what? Like let it happen. And the whole thing started again with the moon in a reverse high priest. Like I said, you see this like front to back, inside out. No, you turn me like upside down, inside out, right side up, whatever you want to call it. You see this thing for what it is, and you're not like afraid or you're not worried at all. You're not worried at all. This is like full supreme confidence, and I'm gonna do this thing right here, and I can see how it's gonna turn out. People outside of your energy, or they're not allowed in the lab or this place where you're again where you conduct your experiments, where you get all your work done, where you this is sort of like again playing with your power, seeing testing the limits of what you can do, what you can manifest, what you can create, where these ideas can take you. This is where all your notes are, where you do all the research. People are outside of that. Again, 2 people. It could be that we talked about 2 people earlier. They're in shambles. Could be that. Either way, these people, like I said, they're having. It seems like everybody outside is having some type of financial problem, and they're looking at you like, excuse me. There's like a pocket watching. Like people want confirmation that you're also going through this. But when they look up again, here you are again. It's right here. I don't even have to search for it. You seem happy. You seem happy and content with whatever you've done or whatever's going on around you. And like, once again, you seem to be the owner and proprietor of said delicatessen of happiness, right? You did this, you created this, you set these planets in motion, and they've been spinning again in accordance with your will ever since. But people need you in this energy again. To they need you not sort of again scared or afraid or doing too much, caught up, not knowing what comes next, confused, feeling that you lost the battle, so you just want to pack it up now and go home, and not fight anymore. Again, for the empire that is your life, right? People, and but all this energy seems to surround. All this energy surrounds you, and again, nine of people, they want to know that you're not like they don't know what's going on. There is like some type of you've gone rogue, or there's some type of deception surrounding again your material stability, how much you're making, how much you saved, like what you have. That is nine of pentacles in the reverse because they don't know, but they want that to be. They want it to be confirmed as the truth. Oh no, you. I don't. I don't know if you are. I think you are. I think you're going broke, but I want to confirm that you are. I don't know. So they look at you like that. But again, that is what it is. Nobody really knows what's going on with you. But in the midst of all that, right? Everything being in distortion, you're in the middle of that, sitting happily again in this solar system that's revolving perfectly again in accordance with your will, with in the way that you set things to go. That's what they're actually witnessing. Now the rest of this is prayers, perceptions, projections. Oh, I bet that person is not doing as well as they say they are. Oh, I bet that person is this. They don't know anything about what's going on with you. They just need that to be the truth because again, that's what they're experiencing. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, that's them. Five of Pentacles in the reverse, that's them. There could be a singular energy that is also again. There could be Nine of Pentacles reverse too. It's just more of again. It's just more indication that, like I said, that Queen of Pentacles started it all in the reverse. So like I'm saying, everyone is experiencing some kind of again material, resource, financial problem for some people. But this would be a whole group of unhealthy people, or financially unhealthy people would be more likely. But with this Nine of Pentacles here and this Five of Pentacles here, again, somebody could be, at the very least, someone could have a cold right now. And that's what we're tapping into. Someone could just be like, but yeah, somebody seems slightly unhealthy. Wow. Ah! Ooh, shoot. Oh, thank you, Jimbo. Oh, somebody else was there too. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Sorry. Viva Zion La Enigma. Ooh, where y'all getting these names? Viva Zion La Enigma. Yo, that sounds like a crazy album name. That's fire. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Sorry, I'm over here. I'm ogling this. I'm gaga over your name. That's crazy. Jimbo. I mean, still a fire name. But thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Did I like yes, I did. Did I like the other one? Okay, they let me like those, but again, I'm gonna petition YouTube to yeah. Viva Zion La Enigma is crazy. That's a crazy name. That's a crazy, wild, amazing name. So like a exotic movie or an album or something like that, right? But yeah, I got to petition YouTube to give me the hearts on this side so I can press, and you guys can see it on your screens, for sure. But thank you guys so much. Um, yeah, but look at that, look at that. There you are again. I just showed you that Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. So one step away from wish fulfillment, or what you don't see is again you could be stepping right into this, or it's it's happening for you. It's all around you. There's more of that spontaneous energy, though, right? That could be sort of that. What is it? C 2025. Was it R3 Panstar? Whatever that is. Again, that random energy, that perihelion energy. That could be that, right? Because that seemed to just come out of nowhere. Split the deck. Like, what were the chances? What are the odds of that? I just spent the last 5 minutes pulling another Nine of Cups and then telling you about it. And again, both these spreads are. I'm not really using a lot of cards. I'm using 10, 11. I'm using 11. I'm using 11 cards per spread, and then you came out as the Nine of Cups consistently. Again, across 3 decks. All right. So anyway, first things first. Like I said, you're taking a step out, or you're already way out there, or this is you being again the king, the king, the king or the queen of the fools, right? It's more about the adventure right now than again anything else. Well, nobody can see that what you're doing secretly. Again, you are logging a lot of data. You're not just having random experiences as the fool, though. This is all part of some greater experiment that you're conducting that's going to serve you later on. Again, as you perfect your formula, again, SpaceX, you're figuring out how to land the rockets on the platform perfectly. In order to do that, you know that you're going to have to crash many rockets over an extended period of time, and you don't know exactly how long that's going to be. The aim of this is, again, you do know eventually you end up with that formula where, again, it's like 90 degrees to the right, this many, again, you're going to land that rocket on the platform. When you do it the first time, again, you won't be making any more mistakes because you'll have all the data logged in perfectly, all the numbers and sequences and everything that's supposed to happen. So this is very much that you're like Elon Musk, like, 6 or 7 years ago, he's just rocket after, oh, SpaceX sent a rocket up today and it just crashed into the desert. Like, you're just doing that. It's not really costing you anything. It's not a win or a loss. Again, it's trial and error for, again, data accumulation for a greater journey that you're taking, or something that you're going to do in the future where you're going to be able to utilize this formula. It's not going to be mistakes, or this won't be a learning experience forever. Now, other people can see that this is where you are with it right now. It's on full display. Also, you could be on the threshold of taking a new leap or a brand new journey being unfolded to you that you don't see yet, or you haven't. Okay, so, or this either. Okay, let me get one more. So like a brand new journey coming in, because whatever this is, you don't exactly. Oh, okay, okay, makes sense. It's kind of like what we said. You don't exactly like all of this, but the liking part is irrelevant because you know you're becoming, again, you're going to be greater for this process. At the end of this, you're going to reach again, an energy that you potentially never been in before, or that would have been unattainable had you not taken this journey in the way that you took it. So you know that this is a level up. Right now, you could be experiencing, again, just data collection after data. It's like nothing exciting. Who cares? Another adventure tomorrow, right? You don't really care. It's like, okay, how did that? Okay, no, we're not going to do that. You know what? We're going to take just a little bit of that. That was fun, but maybe only on Tuesdays and Fridays. Okay, so, and then we're gonna, again, it's gonna turn your life into this formula. This, again, this, where you sort of wake up and you step into the right life. You're in the right energy. You're on the right timeline. You're doing the thing that you want to do. Like, you're sort of working towards that and working out what works and what doesn't work. But this is not just going to be. It could take you a while to reach this Queen of Wands energy. And this is also somebody's trying to call. Well, that could be that. I don't know. Somebody's trying to contact you, but they're blocked. Check your block list. I don't know. Check your block list. I don't know. Somebody is like sick. Somebody is like turned upside down because they like you, and they're getting the impression that you really don't like them now, or maybe they did something for you to show them you're more. This is like going everywhere and looking good and talking to everyone else except the person, like a certain person that's in the room. They're getting served over and over and over again, or it's like they can't come to. Every time they try to make an advance towards you, it's like you don't hear them, or you don't see them, or you ignore them, and you just keep getting more and more handsome or more and more beautiful every day, and more people are like, you know becoming infatuated with you, let's say, and someone wants to come towards you, or they feel like they've taken multiple leaps towards you, and you're just like, yeah, yeah, whatever. So there's that too, mirrored energy. mm You will be happy when someone does come towards you, though. Oh, it's that same person. That's pretty odd. So whoever that person is, that, again, check your block list. I don't know if this person's blocked, but again, they just feel like you don't. They feel like they could have sent you multiple messages that you didn't even respond to, or you looked at them and you were just like, yeah, whatever. You just turned around and kept being, again, beautiful, handsome, engaging with the environment. Your magnetism's at an all-time high. Everybody's keyed in or tuned into you, or it seems like you're keyed in or tuned in with a lot of people. You're like, again, you're coming off as like a queen bee in the hive. Everyone's buzzing around you. There's a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, a lot of moving parts around you. And someone feels like, again, like they tried to send some. They've been sending, again, threads of emotional current towards you, and you're just like it's on falling on deaf ears, or you're purposely being pouty. You're purposely being like, to this person, right? Sid Diddy with a nose up. um, but this person wants to. I'm just trying to make sure because that Five of Swords is here, and that is that other person's energy. But it could just be. It's not really a particular person's energy. It's like a general. It's a general energy that you don't see. It could be mirrored between two people. Again, it is vague enough to be a mirrored energy. And I'm not seeing the threads that connect unless the 6 and the 7 is the natural progression to that. But that's a little bit, yeah, 5, 6, 7. That's a little bit of a reach. We're not gonna say that. What I can say is this person who you have blocked, though, it seems, does want to reconcile with you, and this it's saying that they either have been or they want to fire off a flurry of messages towards you, or they want to come towards you really. No, there is going to be a flurry of messages because Four Swords in the reverse and the Eight of Wands. No, there's going to be communication first, but communication is just to, again, somebody wants to just bust in the door and like jump on you and kiss you all over the face, and wherever things go from there, they go. Like this, they want at this point they want this to be the apology because there's so much like with this Four Swords, Eight of Wands. Like this is again that sort of that energy I felt before, where like someone could grab someone else's phone and fire off a flurry of messages towards you, and then you text back, and the other person has their phone back now. But someone could be so desperate to be in your energy, like they're taking a step back to do something like reckless or quick instead of like doing what comes normal and moving forward. But for this person, the next step forward is again being blocked out of your energy would be the Six of Swords in the reverse. They're already at the 5. They're like, no, something has gone too far. Like they want to apologize or they feel like they did something wrong. Like it's the situation has gone too far. So they're going backwards to like overspeak, overgive too much. And then with this Eight of Wands, it's like, yeah, someone is like, send, 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 send. And you know what? And they're like, yo, what are you doing with my phone? They're like, nothing. Here, take it. It's like someone want to come at you. But you're happy about whatever this is. And you want to be like, you want to jump towards this too. Somebody's jumping to, there's two fools here. One's jumping this way, one's jumping that way. You guys jumping towards each other. But again, this whole communication, it seems like it's this person, fool on fool on fool on fool. And yeah, there's something about them sending emotional correspondence to a Queen of Wands that is completely either aloof or it's this seems like ignorance. It seems like ignorance and not like ignorance, but like I'm ignoring you. So I said like that. Ignorance is more what it's like, not ignorance. It's more ignorance. Like you're doing this on purpose. It's active. I'm actively blocking you out. So I don't know what that is. And this is not your ex or anyone weird. This is someone as soon as you reconcile with them, you'd be happy. Or you're saying again, Sun 5 of Swords. What would be more accurate is this is all you really want is well, nothing would make you happier than to reconcile or then to have this happen. You're hoping that this person fires off a bunch of messages in your direction. You'd be more than happy to take a step towards them. All right. And there's the natural progression that I'm talking about. 6 of Swords in the reverse. So again, this person dreams of an opportunity to come towards you. The situation seems from their perspective bleak or hopeless, or again, this is them being very intimidated because there's a lot of swords here, so there's a lot of apprehension and like seeing you and being like, or this could be them wondering like what's happening, seeing you and being like, but not being able to contact you or say anything. They don't know like how did they get blocked or why they're blocked, or again, what are all these swords here? And it's very much the energy of like it just can't be over, or the first chance I get I'm gonna swim across this rough Pacific water. I don't care, I don't even need a boat, I don't care what happens to me. It's 7 of Swords, like someone's gonna sneak off to do that, the roughest journey of life. I need to see what this 10 of Pentacles in the reverse is. This is sort of like sneaking off to. It's like someone doesn't believe that there's absolutely no future with you. They wanna. Why do they need to sneak away? Who are they sneaking away from? Is that because they stole the phone, or who are they sneaking away from? Well, there's somebody here that they know if the person finds out, there's going to be like a conflict or it's going to be problems. It's like the family or the group. Always comes out like this. They got to sneak away from the group or the family, or they got to hold it all together and come towards you. All right, I'm not going to get too deep on that. I feel like they have one chance or one opportunity. I know I said I wouldn't get deep on it, but I'm so nosy. They feel like they got one chance or one opportunity to sneak away and swim across the Pacific Ocean and come see you, like in the middle of the night or something like that. So again, correspondence that comes in very late, or like, what did Drake say? Scary hours. Someone just calling you out the blue. Hello, Stanley, is that you? Again, male and female genders here, but you see what I'm saying? You could be like, yo, just speak up. What's wrong with you? More of a person wondering like how you feel. And again, feeling very intimidated by your presence, or what you could say, or what you might be thinking, or how you think about them, or how you see them, not how you feel, but how you think about them. Someone feels like everybody was wrong about you. You're actually the most amazing person. And again, this is like a mentorship. Someone's been studying you. Ooh, this person's been watching you, studying you. This is a good person. I knew we were getting ready. I knew we were getting ready for a change. Well, the second line could be different. But yeah, this is a good person. They've been watching you, studying you, and they feel like everybody was wrong or they lied. Look at you being unmasked as this freaking boss that cares about everything. You care about the whole empire. You've got the most empathy. You've displayed the most kindness and empathy that this person has seen in like a very, very, very long time. People are faking it. And this person studies people. Damn. So they're searching. But someone could want to be in your energy to kind of like learn from you too. There's like a mentor. Someone could be younger than you, male or female, no genders. You guys gotta put this where it is, and there's really no sex here. It could be same sex relationship, or this could be again man and woman, woman. Put it where it fits. But there's definitely an age dynamic here, though. The person checking you out seems younger than you, or like I said, they have a lot. They could learn. They could stand to learn a lot about life from you. Someone can't see you. They're holding too strong to your convictions. They can't tell how you feel about them. They're assuming you don't like them, or if there's you're not excited. It's not. There's nothing to get excited about on your timeline. Oh my gosh, these people. Okay, we're just gonna. They're praying that you have something for it. Not this good person. Not this is the people that who are outside your energy, and again they're experiencing some kind of material or financial difficulty here, right? It'd be hard to say. Someone lost their job, or again the money. It just doesn't add up. Or being around these people again is draining. It just doesn't add up anymore. We got to stop hanging out. It's costing more than it's making. Um, like they're all like still obsessed and in love with you and like thinking about you and watching you and hoping to come towards you, or like enough these are people who need enough time to pass so they can run into you and hopefully this is so weird. Yeah, these people are like half dead broke, getting together pretending to be happy. And again, it's just more about you. Who are you with? Who are you dealing with? Who are you dating? Who's like paying your bills? Who's rubbing your feet? Who's cooking your meals? Like people are assuming you don't do anything for yourself. You have like a love slave over there. Like who is it? I have to know. You're not. This is like you're not allowed to be happy. Gross. 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 Dang, okay, yeah, you're really hurting it. No, and they really, this is really about who you got over there. Trust me, these people are, who do you got over there? People are really like jealous and like, because again, mirrored energy, they're not happy. They don't have anyone over there. Or if they do, again, this person's extremely lower vibrational, and the minute the deed is done, they're out the door. Again, they don't have anyone to hold them or care about them, show them any kind of emotional stability that translates into, again, a pinnacle that you can hold. It's not real world love or emotions. Nobody's hugging this person or, again, rubbing their feet or cooking them meals or anything like that, or has any plans to in the foreseeable future, be it short or long term. This is the situation that they're in, and they want that for you too. Two of Cups in the reverse, right? I'm isolated and all alone by myself and don't nobody want me. And it makes me generally feel outside and in the cold all the time, right? Like I am generally isolated and by myself, and I have trouble pouring into my own cup or recharging my own batteries because of this reason, right? That's the energy they want you in, but they're believing that if you're over there with anyone, they're so convinced. I'm not saying that you are, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. There's enough evidence here to support that, yeah, but it's none of their business because you haven't really said anything, and it's not even that serious between you and a person just yet. You're not even sure if you're friends with a person or like what that looks like, right? You are turned on by somebody though. And again, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, like I said, you're you're keeping somebody else. Somebody is outside. Someone is outside, or they can't come in. They're not allowed to. You're also really hot. You're also really hot. Yeah, they want you in fear, thinking that nothing's gonna come towards you, scared to leave the house, not working hard, confused. Again, perception doesn't look like any of this is holds any truth. Someone could definitely be having a medical issue. They're healing right now, and soon they'll be able to go back outside once the healing process is done. Or again, they're healing their financial situation, or again, their material stability has been all over the place for the last few seasons. They're putting themselves back together, and it looks like they'll be able to do things for the summer. It's not necessarily take a vacation, but someone could definitely go outside, go to the again the parade or whatever, the block party, whatever that is. They'll be able to attend. They'll have a little 2020 in the back pocket. But for now, it's like someone's just coming out of a position of healing their material state, or again they've just gotten over, they're just getting over some type of ailment, sickness, sprained ankle, whatever, headache, bunion, again insert whatever it is. Also somebody who is oh my, someone who is again in a very low financial or material state, or they don't have a lot of resources to work with right now. Again, they could bust out of the woodwork crying, claiming that they're healed, and again they want to move things, they want to apologize very quickly and move things very forward very fast, like, okay, now that you've accepted my apology, like, where do you think we can go from here? And it's like, 30 minutes after you've just seen this person for 30 minutes after you haven't seen them for like the last like 5 years, and they want the apology to be like that, very quick, very quickly accepted. No, what are you saying? I'm cleaned up, right? No, I'm not gonna hurt you anymore. Okay, good. All right, where are we going? We're going to the movies. Like, what are we doing? You're coming back to my house? Like, someone wants to move very quickly. Also, be wary of this person. They're not the one that's like healed and like ready for the summer. They got a little 2020 in their back pocket. This person's still experiencing some type of financial or again material upheaval, even though they're good. Again, this is like dressing it up. And again, what you don't see, you're back on the. You're here now that we're done using this deck. We're closing it out with you again. Very much, yeah, Natty. I know, and it doesn't matter because again, as long as I'm staying focused on this thing ahead of me, I think I'm gonna be just fine. You don't have to let anything in your energy that you don't need to. I think you know that now. I think you know that. Also, High Priestess in the reverse. This is no secret. People can see that again. You are genuinely happy, or again, things are gonna go well. Maybe for you, right? This is becoming a general consensus. This is something that everybody can see. Their intuition is not, and then there could be some people who are like seeing this and still acting like they're in denial, but these are people who are blocking their own intuition, or again they're trying to lie to themselves about again the entire veil being pulled, like again, is it raining outside and I pull the curtain back and you're like it's pouring and you're like, no, it's a perfect day to go to the beach. These are people who are ignoring the three-dimensional circumstances. Again, you look delusional, everybody can see this person is good. They're just fine. They're just fine without you. Again, accept it. They're just fine without you. Say it with me. They're just fine. They're not okay. No, say it with me. They're just fine. They're not okay. It could be a lot of this. Denial, denial even of one's own psychic intuition, right? The universe is like, let it go. They're good. The battle's over. They've moved on. And I don't even want to say, because it is saying, like, to say again that they won. But let's just give this person the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it's not about winning or losing, right? It's like I said, the scale is just going like this. They're going down. You're going. It's like, let it go. Like, just stop fighting. This person wants to do better. They're ascending. They want to do that. You want to stay down here and wallow and fight and do all these things, right? So even the universe is showing them, and someone is like, no. They're like grabbing the scale and trying to pull it back down. Like, no, they can't go. Not them. They're not happy. They're lying. It can't be. And it's like, yeah, I think you gotta just, what did he say? Nothing's over. Just give me something to drink. Ain't nothing on ice gonna save you now, Rock. Like, somebody could be knocked out. Like, referee already said 10, and they're like, no. They're like, no, no, no. It's over. The fight's over. It's done. It's done. You were down. You got up. You didn't see it. You'll see on the tape, but you were down. You were down for like 15 seconds. Really, it's over. It's over. Confirmation. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Wow. Okay. So, in one sense, I'm speaking to you honestly, clearly, truthfully, and these are words being spoken from my heart, which they already are. Nice one, Divine. But like I said, communication coming in. This looks healthy. Oh, well. First card before was in the guise of some kind of lie. It looks healthy. We're gonna pull. We're gonna pull. Okay, no, it's healthy. It's healthy. Again, somebody sees you, sees your worth, and wants to invest in what you're doing. Or this is again, it's along your pathway. For some of you, this is you. You're not gonna need another person. You get the resources, and you already make a smart decision. You don't need much advice. You don't need anyone to tell you. You probably won't even tell anyone that you got the thing and you invested in it and that you're watching the numbers go up and down or whatever it is. So for some of you, again, you don't need anyone. You're in position and you're getting ready to do a thing. You've had an honest conversation with yourself and you're like, again, there's no looking back or no going back. I'm doing this. This is going to be like, my future is going to look like this. I'm going to be stepping in this way. And there's a definite like slamming of a door behind you. You've taken a certain accountability for how things have, uh, let's say, how the empire has been being run up until this time. It's time to do something new, and like, you're fully locked in on it. You're being very serious about whatever this is. This is like suit and tie board meeting presentation. Like, no, 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 no. I've been working on this for like the last 6 months. Like, this has got to go. It's gonna go. And not only that, again, I've got all the investors and everything is all lined up for whatever this is. It's like, I'm ready. And again, I'm just using that as the broader framework. But you could have something like, again, ready in alignment, ready to pull the trigger on it, and you're just wondering. You're like, you know what? I don't need anyone else's input or ideas here. I'm just going to do a thing. And you could have already made that decision in your mind, and you could have already decided to be like, more rough, or not like aggressive, but you could have made the decision to go after something, right? We're not just gonna go halfway and get discouraged, or like, you're really, really, really gonna attack this thing until there's victory. You could already be there. For others of you, it's a person coming in. Again, they take you very seriously. They take, again, their money and their investments and everything they have very seriously. They're going to see your vision and want to be a part of it or invest in it. And again, they're going to give a lot of their time, energy, resources, like, freely, right? It's going to seem almost like, it raises the question eventually, like, yo, what if this all goes bad? Aren't you afraid? And this person's going to be like, no, like, we got to try to build this thing out to the fullest, and then if we get to that point and it didn't work, again, don't worry about it. Again, this is something that I want too. Someone's not afraid of the losses that can be incurred in a situation if they invest in you, or if they help you, or take a certain journey with you, right? If they choose to see your vision and build it out with you to the fullest. So again, a very serious energy getting ready to be embodied by either you or another person, but either way, it's going to exist in your orbit. um, you could already be in talks with a person like this. Or you could even be in talks with a person like this, and it's just they haven't said this to you yet. This person could already be in your reality, and you don't know who they are because they haven't said like, "Hey, that thing you're doing, do you wanna blah 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 blah?" And you're like, "Huh?" And it's like, "Yeah, blah, 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 I've been watching." What? And then all of a sudden, things are connecting, right? Yeah, this person's definitely slammed the door on like anything that's happened before, or this is you. Like I said, any losses or whatever the journey was before, it's like, okay, that's fine. Where we are now, we can take off from here. It's going to be more about releasing. Going forward, it's still going to be a little bit about releasing what serves, or like looking like where you can trim the fat off of yourself. Again, this could be a fitness thing for some of you, but like maybe like off of a situation. How can this thing be more lightweight or more streamlined, let's say? And this is also making your circle smaller if there are people who, again, they don't want to get in, like you get involved with this person and like you're already serious. But when you have somebody, okay, I'm gonna give it both ways. You're very serious. When you lock in on something, you're gonna start to see how, again, everyone else around you is not as serious. It's gonna cause you to cut ties, even if it's only temporarily. While you operate in this energy, you're gonna be seeing less and less and less of people. It's gonna get to the point where you're gonna want to see less and less and less of people. It's, again, a lot of things are gonna be becoming distracting. You're going to take back all your power and choose to go in a different direction. And again, you're not going to be taking any nonsense or like, again, there's no excuses, nonsense, or bullshit because as soon as someone else comes in, it could be that. But where you are, again, you're not dealing with any of that. You're really, really focusing and working hard on whatever this is. You're putting all your time, energy, again, your assets. This is like, you know, at the most extreme, let's say, this is like taking like a loan out on your assets and like taking that money, starting a business and like being serious about it, going like all in. Like, no, I really can't do this. Like, I got a lot on the line here. But it's like, even though it's risky, it's like tenable or doable. It's not a risk where you're like, oh, well, at the turn of a dime, I can lose everything. It's not that. It's just, again, the time it could take to do something, it's risky. It's going to take a lot of your time and your energy and your focus over a long period of time to do something. So that means you're not going to have time, energy, and focus to put towards other things. So it's risky in the sense that if this doesn't work out, yeah, I mean, you know, this is like one major egg in the basket. This doesn't seem like everything you're doing because we already know that you're getting ready to look at something else. And again, balance your time between two separate realities that both work for you in a very prosperous and abundant way. Um, yeah, if this is a solo act, you're really gonna get locked in. People are gonna start seeing less of you, and like when they do see you, it's gonna be like quantum leaps in level up. Someone sees you on May 1st and then they see you on August 1st and it's like, damn, did you win the lottery? It's like, and again, that's like at the most extreme, but there's going to be definite changes. They're going to be able to see your level up like very quickly because you're staying so locked in. Or you meet somebody and because they're so serious and this causes you to see how serious you've been being this whole time. They're so locked in on what you're locked in on. You're like, damn. And they're like, yeah, I've been watching you. Like, do you know that you're this? Or and then through that, it causes you to cut off a lot of the people who don't speak to you like this person does, who don't interact with you. Like you're finding you're serious about something. You're meeting someone that's also serious, not only about that thing, but about you. Everyone who doesn't behave like that, again, there's that cutting ties, taking the power back, only moving with this person and in this energy, choosing a different direction. And you're going to look quickly at these things or these people, these situation scenarios that don't behave like this person, or again, they don't see the vision, they're all falling by the wayside. And you're, again, quick acceleration in that direction with that person. Comes in both ways for my player ones and the player twos, right? It's going to be either way. Player ones, remember, you're still going to meet a person. But for a lot of you, you won't choose to be, you already know you won't. You may entertain the situation for a little while because it's like it's fun on the surface in the moment. But you're not taking that long term, and some of you are going to know right away. But you're not going to just, slam the door on a person. Some of you, it's going to go a certain distance and you're going to realize that the doors are always going to be halfway open and this person's sort of going to know it too. And before it gets too serious, you're going to say, you know what, better I do this by myself. For the rest of you, again, if this is not a person you meet that you have a actual romantic relationship and a business relationship with, this is going to be someone that you're in a business relationship that might as well be romantic because of how in love you guys are with, again, what you're doing, the business that you're involved in. You're not going to have to sleep with this person or wonder who their girlfriend is or if they're cheating on you. They're going to be true to the and faithful to the business at hand and everything that's being created, all the abundance that's coming out of that. So, like I said, mirrored energy can go two ways. The world was ending. Would you cry? Would you just forget? I need you to be clear. I will wait for you, for you. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, okay, that's too much. But yeah, like I said, when this person comes in or once you get in this energy, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cutting ties or leaving people behind. Also, play things close to the chest, as close to the chest as you feel you need to or you want to. There's no sense in telling everybody all your plans or what you're doing or what you might do or whatever. Again, just you drop unexpectedly like bird-ish, come out of nowhere on them. It's better for them and better for you. And I definitely see it in. This is indicative of you have motion right now. You got something that's working. You got some kind of wheels turning. Now, as we said that, keep it to yourself because again, there are still again, there are people who want what you have and they'll stop at nothing. The freaks come out at night. Again, people thinking they can manipulate you, but look at that. Again, just could be a lot of the people that you're getting ready to cut off. There is that correspondence right there. These people, again, they're dangerous. They eventually cause danger to you, the environment, the situation, maybe some of them, even themselves, right? People definitely operate 100% out of their shadow side, and everything they say is a lie on the surface to try to again fulfill some type of more deeper, more sinister machination that they obviously will not. Again, maybe if it's better if I just keep things to myself at this time. Again, they're not going to say what it is until they're ready to act on this evil, right? You won't know somebody's was there the whole time to try to take advantage until they're taking advantage. So, but like I said, you're cutting off. It's saying very clearly that these are the specific energies that need to watch out. Watch out. Because again, they think they're in control, but they could be in for a rude awakening. They could catch you on a more serious morning than they think, and they could get the wrong end of the sword on that morning. Again, a proper dressing down from the British nanny. Again, you could send these vampires running back into their little caves or whatever. All right, so we're gonna put this over here just in case. See, like I said, this is a terrible combination. This is like I designed these cards like this. This is like almost never supposed to happen like this. Yeah, this is like pure evil. Just watch out for these people, but you're leaving them behind. And there's a lot of mask wearing evil in the background. People plotting, waiting, trying to see you get to a certain level before they make their move onto you, right? Lurking just in the shadows, just behind the curtain, watching everything you do. Some of these people could even try to again congratulations. Oh, you watch them. They're mask wearers, and these people almost always given enough time, they almost always reveal themselves. They always say something or do something like my boy IPS used to say, my boy Ips used to say, again, intelligent power source. I always loved that nickname. Like Ips always used to say, everyone is expected. It's expected that anyone you meet in your life over the course of your lifetime is going to do something suspect to you, something that's going to make you look at them differently, right? But until that moment happens, every single person you meet, no matter who, is an expect. They're expected at any point when they're 27, 32, 5 years old, 12, they're going to do the thing that shows you again what separates them from you. And these people are like suspect. They're not expected. They're all suspects already. They're all being seen as weirdos. So be careful of somebody again, like trying to play it to the last minute, but they won't be able to. They're gonna do something that's gonna reveal them as a suspect in your energy, someone to watch, or oh, someone be like, oh, you know, such and such and such. Nah, man, that was them. They did that, and it's like, oh, really? Now you know this person's a creep or something, and then they're in your face like, no, 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 it's cool, bro. But you don't tell them that you know that again. They're suspect. Everybody, their cat's already out the bag. So be careful. Again, people want to use again black magic, manipulation, lies, illusions, anything. Try to deceive you, double speak, double talk, skin walking. Again, revenge of the body snatchers. Whatever they're trying to do, I'm trying to act like you. Whatever they try to do to get in your energy. But these people will make themselves known before they make their final move. It's all about if you catch the first one. But either way, you're gonna be so serious that these people are gonna be unmasked anyway. Because again, what I can see is they're not serious about life, and that's where like someone could pretend to be your friend all they want. It's not about pretend friends or real friends or whatever that freaking nonsense looks like to you. It's not about any of that. Again, it's about focus. How are we building in the real world? Do we have any Hey, do we have anything out here? Are we the employees or are we the ones employed? Like, what are we doing here? What side of the, like, you're more focused on this? How does the level up happen? How do we continuously, how does everyone on this side continuously get the shorter end of the stick? Like, this is your concern. You're not worried about friends or, and that's where these people are going to be. It's like you're not working and you're so worried about being attached to something. You're going to see these people as, like, again, incubus, succubus type energies. And naturally, you'll eventually grow to just avoid them. You're going to put yourself in a position where they can't really come towards you. They don't have your number. You guys don't hang out at the same places. And even then, these people will be plotting on people like you, be plotting on you and people like you that are still around them because once again, they don't have that thing to build. They have that thing to only take. That's the mechanism of survival. These aren't creators. And I mean, they probably could because they're very. These are people again. They do a lot of black magic. I mean, you could just if you did the. These are very powerful practitioners. They're just doing the wrong things, right? You could, if that was again white magic 101. These people probably get very far. They're probably really skilled at manifestation, but they don't want to. This again, this indicative of that energy that would rather watch you and try to copy you for 5 years than spend even 5 minutes. Like, what do I like to do? Well, I don't even like that. I like to draw pictures. Like before they go do some sketches, it's like, no, what does the collective do? It's like, yo, I gotta learn that. Yo, that looks easy. Yo, I gotta get collect like, get close to you, learn what you're learning, and then eventually like jump in your like a client calls and you're not there, they want to answer the phone and take the job. Like, and this is why it's not gonna work for them. We spoke about this. You can't force yourself in someone else's glass slipper. There may be something completely different that spirit has for you. It may not even be a ballroom or a prince or whatever that's going to look like. People need to focus on again whatever their glass slipper is or whatever their thing is. And this is where it's going to be again a lot of insane people in a few years and like things looking weird. No memories and nothing to say when we're all sharing again all the trials and tribulations that we overcame. They didn't overcome any trials and tribulations because they wanted to wear your skin and it never worked, and they've just been trying and trying and trying for 5 years. So what are you going to talk about? Now you're getting some crazy energy. And now, okay, see, this is the chains, but I should really start reading reversals in this deck, but it would be almost too much. Breaking the chains, and then we got this before again. You are so good at this game. Too good at this game, actually. Didn't this just come out? Like I said, the energy around you doesn't change. No matter how, like, I already told you guys, this thing has pajamas and a bedtime, and it gets shuffled, it gets separated and shuffled out very nicely. It takes like about 15 minutes sometimes. And it just, again, the energy around you won't change. At least not for now. So and this is again, I made these cards like this, but these combinations are supposed to be astronomical. I didn't even expect. I haven't even had this for a year. I didn't expect that I'd see these type of combinations come out already. But again, you see the rocket ship taking off. You're having a major breakthrough. Like I said, continue to go towards what you're going towards. You're either meeting a person. This is either you and a person, and everything I just said, they're going to want to invest and take you so seriously that again, everything else falls by the wayside at that point. Or you get so serious about again Harrison Ford and Sabrina. You're going to take that $100 million and turn it into an actual $1 billion again company for the family. Like you're really going to start taking things seriously here. And a space cadet in the like this is not supposed to happen. This is alignment here. Like I designed the deck to be like that, and it's like 1 in a 1.2 trillion chance that actual alignment will come out of this thing I'm creating. Like I know it can speak like that, but this is not supposed to be like this. This is like that the reading that got erased that day when you had like alien UFO high technology machine. Like the first day I created that was incredible. That had to be just beyond coincidental, right? That had to be the energy that you were in. But this is very much like that. This is like you're way out there doing way out there things. You're growing and learning again in a way that these other people, I don't want to even say your peers, because some people are inspired by you and they're picking up their own, again, they're picking up their own swords in their own life and again taking the obstacles to war, right? They're trying to figure it out. But a lot of the people who like you're so different. You're absolutely on another plane in a complete other dimension from people like this. Again, they have absolutely no idea
what's going on in the reality. They're not tapped in at all. And again, you're doing this, you're firing through, and these chains normally would be like mental apprehension, or maybe I'm afraid, or I don't know what to do. This is you busting through this barrier, whatever this is. This is you rocketing. You put a chain in front of a rocket ship, boom. You know how fast this thing is traveling? Like you're ripping through whatever you think. Like if you thought for a minute, oh, maybe I think I can't do a thing, like you don't think like that anymore. You're not holding yourself back. You're completely power unbounded, free to think and do as you please. Again, within the confines of, again, your planning and execution, but you're free to think, plan, and execute. And you have some really bold and amazing ideas. And like I said, this, if this is not Saturn, that's what it looks like. I don't have planets in this deck, but you're about to become very, very, very. Well, I can tell you what that is because I still have my book right here. You're about to be, yeah, this is very much like Saturn. You're gonna be in this energy of like this or nothing else, like law. This is law. You don't do this out here, you get boomed. You leave the energy, or you don't, like, you don't get to come outside and play unless you play this game. And again, what's on the other side of that? Your bursts and changes came out last time. Again, rolling the dice. Something is gonna, whatever this is gonna pay off for you big time. Whatever this risk is, you're rocketing towards something right here. It's gonna pay off big time. And again, it's not necessarily, oh, tomorrow you wake up and Ed McMahon outside your house with a big ass check. Which now I'm realizing that was a scammy scam too. They said the other day. So you see what I'm trying to say, but that was not a good way to say it. But the mailbox money may not be in the mailbox just tomorrow. Maybe the $1 million may not be there, but keep going. Remember, this is not. This could be a year from now, 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, four, and it's not a long time. As we already ascertained, 83 years down here is only a few months in terms of divine timing. So for you to live another 5 years to totally build out your life in the way that you wanted to, and be in the house you want to be in, and have the car and the spouse, and if you want to have children, and again be on the schedule that you want to be on, and be able to tap in with divine the way you want to, and be this big grandiose cosmic energy that exists in this one physical body on the earth. Again, it's you seem to be going towards that. Or like I said, whatever risk you took is going to pay off, and you're going to be in this like otherworldly energy, but it could take time. So the fact that right now you're kind of in this free thinker, free thinker, free spirit energy, you're more applying your will, again, you're applying your will to your ideas. You're like, how can I say this? Is like, how can I say this? You're like seasoning the food. Like, this is gonna taste like this and come out the way because you cooked it. Like, you're putting all the ingredients together and you're mixing this thing up. Again, you're having to break through now, but even when that happens, it's like you'll just be standing on a plateau. You're not gonna want to stop right there. You're gonna start building on whatever planet you end up on. You're gonna right away, and then it looks like you take off again. It looks like a rebounding or compounding energy, growing exponentially. You have one breakthrough, it's like to the power of two. In a year, you have a breakthrough to the power of four, and then after that to the power of eight, and so on and so forth until, like, again, you're on. I don't know. It's like an super expansive energy here. Whoever these people are, they're not going to be able to do anything. All their black magic and all their lies and all their bullshit. Again, you're just like you're still wearing the glasses, right? This came out in the last reading. You're still seeing through all the bullshit. Your third eye again. Pawn swivel, pawn swerve. You could be here having a conversation with someone. Your third eye is seeing the back of the room, the sides. It's hearing the plate fall. It's hearing that person whisper about, again, all the drugs they want to take and how much they want to go on vacation so they can cheat on their wife. And again, you're intaking all the information, and it's like, oh yes, oh no, college is great. It's great. It's amazing. No, I'm really learning a lot. It's like you're in this type of energy right now. So it's gonna be very hard to manipulate you. Again, someone's walking towards you, and again, they could look to the side and look back at you, and you're like, oh, this person's getting ready to lie to me. Things like this, a small shift in body language, someone breathing a certain way. Again, it's gonna activate your intuition a lot. You're gonna be reading a lot from people, human. That's like, well, it is sort of psychology, but it's biometrics. Again, the way someone walks, talks, if their shoulders are slouched, the way they breathe. Again, you're gonna be picking up signals, and I'm using this as a broader framework. And maybe it's not even gonna be all that, but you're gonna be picking up signals from all over the place. It's gonna tell you all kinds of things about your environment. And I know I said almost the very same thing the last time too, but like I said, your energy is not
reading after reading, again, it can leave the energy and wait for it to cool off. Again, you're coming out the same way consistently right now, like you're on the move. Even in the reading today, all I could really see was that you were like, again, like when they travel in Star Wars and you see like the star lines, you're just moving. Your energy wasn't even paying attention to me. You didn't like come towards me, say anything. Your energy didn't face me. Like I said, you're like in the quantum leaping machine, and you're just like you're staring at the screen. You're just like, huh? Yeah, Hardy. Yeah, no, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm manifesting. Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, look at them. They're karmics. I know. Like that's how your energy was. You would not get up. You would not engage. Again, I had to speak to you from, or I had to observe, I had to, what's the word? Interact with your energy from behind. And it was more about, again, look at all these people that are losing their shit. No, sort of. It was about other things too. It was about two people that want to come towards you. And again, they're both in the same mirrored energy. But again, the whole point was you weren't in the reading. You're moving quantumly right now. I can't really, it's not that I can't keep track or keep up with your energy, but once again, you are energetically on the move. You're not stopping. When your body sleeps right now, again, you're still going. Things you put into motion are still happening. As soon as you wake up again, you can get right back to this, or you're constantly thinking about this. Whatever you're building out, you guys would know better than me. But wherever you're putting the energy, again, it's happening fast, and there's a big breakthrough coming. You've been putting all your energy towards something. It's going to be rapid forward acceleration into something right here, and you may be pushed beyond your limits. But I feel like again, you're right with that king or queen of the fool's energy. It's like you're like, yes, push me to my limits. Like I don't even know what my limits are. Like you want to try, you want to like this expansive energy inside you. You want to see how far it can go, how strong it is, how much weight will it break? It's like I don't think so. You're feeling pretty solid. I'm saying you feel pretty solid. Even the energy is saying that, but I'm saying the energy is saying you feel like that. You're like, no, I'm built for this. It's like why you don't want all the tests from the universe. You just want like the real thing. You you want to go and see if you can do the real. I don't want to be tested on something. I want to be put in the field. Is what you're saying. Like I want to be in upper orbit. I don't want to train in the swimming pool forever. Like simulated dangers and no space cadet investor. You're gonna be way out there. And like I said, when a person comes in or when a thing comes in for you, and you realize you want to like be totally serious about it and do this again, a lot of people falling by the wayside during that week or that month period or again that year period. Yeah, you're dropping them. I don't want to say all, but this thing, whatever this is, or this person, if it's the thing that you're doing and you're by yourself, that thing is going to become your new best friend. And if it's a person, that person's your new best friend now. And again, all the other friends they're just friends. You're going to only have one best friend. And it's going to be this person. And everybody else is just a friend now. They can't like come over. They can't come to the sleepover and, you're not going. I'm just saying, like mom can such and such sleep over. It's like, yeah, that's your best friend. It's like, yeah, it's only gonna be them. All the other people, like mom's be like, I don't know them. You can't go over their house, or they can't come over here, or like it's gonna be crazy. Like again, you and a person, sort of like what I said, being put into a sort of environment to sort of play and grow and do the things that you're supposed to do. There's gonna be divine supervision all around you, but it's like, yeah, just you and this person is gonna be your bestie, or you're gonna be in there with divine, and you're gonna be like, oh wow, like all the success you're seeing, you're not even gonna be able to believe it or tell anybody. Because then again, here's people gonna want to, oh yeah, and try to come in and put their hand in your pocket. Yeah, a lot of you are really taking an assessment of where you are right now, and you're like like, or you've already done this, and you're saying, no, this ain't it, or you said this ain't it, this wasn't it, and now you want to change the circumstances, and again, you're about to get very serious about what you're doing. If not, again, a person is assessing you, and from their outside looking in perspective, you could use the help, or you might need some help. Let me help you. Let me turn the wheel in your favor. And what is this? Like transform the material circumstances around you. This could even be like for some of you a job offer or even getting a job too. It's like, do you like working here? Are these hours good for you? Do you like the pay? The people? It's like that sort of thing. Something you want to transform your material circumstances, and yeah, just get things turning in your favor. or even at the very least, it won't matter because again, this is what this is all meant. This is what this is all meant to do. This is meant to unlock like akashic records, like a part of your abundance that's already like it's already written up there. You're reaching this part of the story, is what it seems like. Somebody is thinking about that's crazy. Like I said, somebody's thinking about this right now. It could be you or this person. Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, somebody wants to invest in you, or again, give you the resources, or assess how much resources you have, and if you need any help. Someone's thinking about this right now. They're apprehensive by it. And I don't think it's you unless you're sitting around thinking, unless things are, well, it could be. Because it's like things are going good for you. And now, yeah, it could be that things are going good for you. And you're thinking, okay, like, how do I invest it? I have nine. Okay, I'm going to work with these three first. And again, Eight of Swords is, again, it's not necessarily in that case a self-imposed prison of the mind, but it's like you're thinking about this very seriously. You're more than likely going to do this. It's at the forefront of your mind. Or again, you're thinking like when you're hungry and you're thinking about what you're going to eat for dinner. Like this is the main thing you're thinking about. There's other things too, but mainly you're going to do this. You. It seems like you've already sort of made up your mind. Or if it's another person, like I said, they've already made up their mind towards you. Even if they haven't come forward yet. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse doesn't look like they have. Conversation needs to turn. The wheel needs to turn in your favor for that conversation to come towards you. But this person is about again, like I said, remodeling your physical circumstances and then getting the wheel to turn in your favor also. So it's a mirrored energy. It's like you both want to utilize that energy for different purposes. Them, but in both cases, like you want to use it to better you, and they want to use it to better you. So someone using their power or their influence to help you, and it's not any sweat off of their back, or it's like it doesn't hurt, or this is you garnering a lot of power and influence and being able to use it to help yourself, and it again not requiring a lot of stress. You might think it's going to be a stressful thing, but once you get it going, it'll sort of work for itself. So maybe in the beginning, but it's not long term stress though. So when you cut all these people off, most of them, it's going to be, excuse me, they already don't serve you. These are people who want to, again, emotionally, like these are people who just want control over you. They want control. Or they want to know that you're a lesser, like you want to know that you're not going to buck. You're going to play your part you're going to play your part in the environment, right? You're going to play small so that they can play big. It's already the people that you're already thinking you might have to cut off, or again, they're going to make even if you don't think that you know who they are, they're going to make themselves known to you when again once this person comes and you realize no one in your life is as serious about you as this person, or you just realize for yourself no one in your life is as serious about your life as you are. That's one of the things you're going to realize is look, these people, they're really no good for me. They just like again, they want you to be small so they can be big, and you're bigger than them. Again, these people could be older than you, but they have small, like this is like small town mentality or like small time mentality. Like, these are people who, well, you just go there and you just get a job and you work and you save your money and that's life. And I'm gonna curse a little bit, and it's like, no, motherfucker, that's not life. And then it's like an argument. It's like, oh, you always think and you always gotta say. And it's like this is me trying to project onto you my own like the things that I'm afraid of and like why you shouldn't do that. And then if I can get like, let's just say for example, if I can get your mom in on it and your brother, and then now even when you walk away, you're sort of convinced or your mind is frayed. You're like, why did he always gotta act like that? And even in that a mental state, it's hard for you to focus on again your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations. Right. So it's just people who they've given up and they're sort of mad that you haven't. And it's like stop acting like you have dreams all the time around all of us. We don't have dreams, right? Play small because we're small. We can't think our way out of this matrix. So act like you can't think your way out too. You're leaving a lot of people like that behind. Brother, sister, mother, father, older, younger, 5-year-old baby. You're leaving them all behind, no matter who it is. The devil, whatever doesn't serve you. And it's people with that type of mentality. And then there's going to lead them to be like, well, why are you being like that? Why are you like, okay, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I shouldn't, I was too harsh. Or it's a lot of that coming in after. And also, you're leaving these people behind because you're fed up too. You've had enough. This has gone on long enough. These people again, making you play small, making you constantly having to defeat yourself to sit in the corner while because again, they can't take it. This is also like, yeah, a situation has gone far enough, or this has gone on long enough. Time to reconcile with myself, my true self, and get some actual work done for me. Um, hmm. And what they're not telling you, the majority of these people, especially these succubus, incubus types of people, want to again paint all these illusions around all around you, play their little black magic games. They think they're on demon time, but they're just going broke and running out of time. Maybe you just running out of time. Because people think they're always going to be in your energy. It's not the case. Right now, they have no plans, no prospects of love, or they're again, nobody likes their ideas. Nobody wants to hear from them. Again, they're being seen as, ew, look at that person over there. That's the dirty cup, or yeah, it's like the dirty cup. Nobody wants that. And this person again, they're immature and they're not planning for life. They're playing high school games or little kid games all the time, and they're not saving their money and they're not planting any seeds. They're not going to school to learn any new skills or trades. They know that again, fewer and fewer and fewer people every day are stimulated by their energy or even like them. They have less and less creative or artistic ideas every day that they wake up. So these people are spiraling, and it goes because again, more watching other people and waiting for an opportunity to like again get them, scam them, take something from them instead of planning, plotting, and strategizing on your own life. That's why again, every day they wake up, the prospects are smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller till there's almost nothing left. And people like you less and less and less and less, and you look more and more and more and more immature, and you make less and less and less plans. And they're trying to like keep all of this a secret and act like they're mature and they have things going on like everyone else. These people have no savings, no checkings, no prospects. Some of them have no jobs. They're uneducated. They don't want to be educated. They don't care about how people see them. Again, these are the types running around. They're trying to keep all this to themselves, like all these terrible qualities, like no one sees this. Or if I just go out there and act polite, and this is like people who are tolerated, and it's like it's not much toleration left. This is getting thin, and they know that, and they're still trying to play it out. More illusions, more deception, manipulate the people more glamour, more. Again, let's wear this person's skin. It's not so worn out. No one's gonna be able to tell I'm a zombie underneath this, or let's body snatch this person. Everyone likes this person. Let's act like them. Let's you see what I'm trying to say? It's just going around and around, and it's circling down and down and down more, and it's more and more and more and more desperation. And I was holding his back. I didn't even know what card this was. As I was saying that, High Priestess in the reverse. Like I said, you don't even have to be a psychic to see these people right now, right? Vampires out running wild out in the daytime. Yeah, 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 yeah. But not the good ones. Not the sparkly Twilight ones. These are like the Bram Stokers. This is like the crawling backwards on the wall with your leg over here and your arm down there, and you look like a spider with your head between your legs. And these are the real evil looking ones. But they're being seen. They carry on with these type of machinations again in broad daylight, overtly. I'm not even trying to hide the fact that I'm an evil SOB. Okay, yeah, it was okay. Yeah, you're rocketing through space. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Are we good? We good? Oh yeah, we're definitely 10, 11. All right, we're in the flow. Ain't no need to try to hold you up, cause you always mine. But I can't trust nobody. I was down. Wasn't nobody left. They done turned their back on me. I couldn't turn on myself. Again, very much the energy that you're in. They tried to turn on you, but you held on. Again, you had yourself in your corner. Again, what these people don't have, they don't believe in themselves or anything like that. Again, this is all bravado. Again, you prick these people with a pin. Again, they're gonna burst like a balloon or crumble like saltine crackers. They're not as sturdy as you think. They got a lot of that is loud talking and like being in the group and feeling protected. Like we could mob mentality. We could rush you. So like you feel strong until you're alone. These people are very brittle. Anyway, everyone's nervous. Everyone's afraid of what you might do. Again, this breakthrough that you're having, as everyone in this hangman into reverse energy, like I said, people already feel cut off from you or isolated, or again, the chance for them to join your team or have you team up with them. Again, this is all over. It's a thing of the past. Everyone's watching you again, waiting with bated breath and tightened sphincters about what will happen. Yeah, I said sphincters. Yeah, I said exactly what I'm talking about. Butthole clenched as tight as possible. because there's so much fear. Like, what could happen? Someone could lose control of their bowels at any moment when they hear, hey, you know, Collective album went platinum yesterday. Somebody's gonna need a diaper, maybe some towels, a mop, a bucket. Like I said, lost control of bowels. People are clenched up right now. Clenched right now. They're so on the edge. And like I said, you could be in a crowd with everyone. And look, Tom went platinum. Mary, Jane, Christopher, everyone wasn't a problem. Collective album went platinum yesterday. Ah! Everybody died. Everybody had a heart attack. Everybody having a heart attack. It's something about you. It's if you do it, if you make it. It's something about that. We all celebrated everybody. Your brother made it. My cousin made it. My ex girl made it. I still celebrated. Everybody getting it. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I heard Collective sold the house yesterday and made $80,000 commission. All of a sudden, everybody need a sick day. I'm telling you, it's something about you can't do it. Don't do. We can't celebrate the Collective doing that, right? Anybody else? See anybody else win it this time? Yeah, you're definitely off in the stratosphere. Everybody can see that. Nobody can. Like I said, with bated breath and clenched sphincter. Yeah, this is where they are right now. What's about to happen next? Everyone's got a clear view of you. You're like the only heavenly body, celestial object in the sky. Everybody can see you now. You're extremely detached from the crowd. This is ground control to Major Tom. Like you're way out there, and everyone can see you just floating across the sky. They can't touch you, they can't reach you, and everyone is like, again, they're like, what now? What happens now? Shooketh. And the thing is, everybody can see everybody else's fear right now. That's what's crazy. That's how you know. Like I always tell you guys that, like, how do you know somebody's coming towards you? Because somebody else is. So we're seeing somebody else try to stop it, right? We don't have to look at the person coming towards you. Why is this person such a wreck? Why are they grabbing at that person's ankles, right? We can see that sometimes. Here, it's like I can see that everyone else can see that everyone else is clenching their buttholes. Everyone's afraid that everyone else is afraid, and it's making everyone else more afraid as they all wait. Like, well, what do you think they're gonna do next? Like literally, and they're doing their best. They're doing their best you impression. Also, people are doing their best you impression, and that's also being seen. It's like, bruh, do you have an identity of your own? Are you anybody behind all those masks? Oh my gosh! And here comes the okay. Everybody is like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's like the victim mentality is like crazy right now. You're not even there. And again, it's like something you did. And that's why I'm in this emotional state that I'm in now. This is definitely like people whispering, like, oh my gosh, and everyone thinks they're so high and mighty. You want me to tell you what they did to me? You want me to tell you what they did to me? And it's like, I'm gonna curse a little bit. It's like, bitch, you did that to them, but nobody's here to fucking vouch for it. Like the victimhood is crazy because you're not there. You're not in these environments. You're still trying to make like whoever they can get to that they feel like doesn't know you or the full story. Again, it's like I know, and that's my ex, and everyone likes them. And if I could just tell you how mean they used to be to me, but no, they're the mean one. Again, someone cannot accept that they're the killer that the news is talking about. They're the one they're the psycho. They're Jack the Ripper or whatever, right? And they can't accept that. They can't accept that they did all these crazy things to you. They can't. So now that you're not here, it has to be you left because you were like you were this evil person, and like the situation got so volatile and cantankerous that you just decided to leave. It couldn't have been the other way around. And I mean, people know, a lot of people know that this person is a liar and like what actually happened, but they still go around looking for anybody that they can put this narrative on. They're still holding tight to that. And again, it's still like what I can see, someone has a hard time accepting someone was with you, and I won't call that love, but someone believes that they loved you at some point or in some kind, or there was a love between you and them, and then they acted like a complete utter psycho and now they can't accept like what happened. That whole part, it's like a psychotic break. Like someone no, like when they're hypnotized and they start talking about that, they're like, oh, no, they start going crazy. They don't want to relive that, and that's what I'm trying to say. Somebody knows that they're the killer. They're the one the whole neighborhood is looking for, and they can't. This is gonna be so hard for someone to live down for like the rest of their lives. It's really sad. I don't like I said, I'm not probing to see what someone did to you, but I could imagine if someone really can't get over it. They can't live it down. And they need someone to be on their side to kind of like the narrative they're trying to sell themselves that they're so innocent, they need someone to be on their side for that, or it doesn't work. Like it's really like I said, this is like really sort of like I know these are human beings, but these are sick people. And like I said, you could be from their perspective, you're inside, you're working with again, they think it's very little. They don't know. But whatever you're working with is working for you. Again, everyone's waiting to see where the breakthrough is gonna take place. You've got everything you need. They know you do. You're in there and you're working. They don't know what you're doing. They wish that this would all end for you. But they're outside feeling like they're in the Ten of Swords because again, they don't know what's going on and they feel like you're getting they know at any minute like again they're going to see something in the sky or again they're going to hear something about you or everyone's waiting again sort of clutching the pearls sort of like again bated breath what's going to happen next. This is a Ten of Swords moment for everyone. They know you're in there, you're again you're up there, you're doing something. They don't know what it is, they don't know what's about to happen next. The fact that you're even in orbit again it shows that something you did worked for you. Like you shouldn't even be up there for everyone to be able to see. And now they're like, what comes next? Oh my gosh. So you end up again, you end up seeing the pathway pretty clearly, better than anybody else does. Well, yeah, they're not gonna be able to stop you again having your way with the manifestations right now. And again, if you want to be happy about it, you're gonna be happy about it. Nobody's gonna. There's nothing nobody can do about that. So they're wondering if you can see. They see you they see you being the Queen of Swords. They see you like again cutting everyone off, trusting your instincts and your intuition. Again, going full on with spirit. Or again, you're not taking advice from these people. Whoever there's a lot of wayward people here, right? You've already left them all behind. Someone's like, do you see that Ten of Swords? They're hoping that you don't though. Or they because there's Ace of Wands in the middle here, right? In the reverse. They're hoping that you don't like have what it takes to get here. But as you can see, the only thing separating you and this reality is like what they are hoping or what they think, right? Even if there was like if you're the Queen of Swords and even if you look for it, you see like maybe this is not going to work out. Again, you have the mental capacity, planning, cunning, clever resources to still make this happen. You couldn't stop a Queen of Swords that saw this in their pathway. You couldn't even if you tried to take away all their inspiration or make them sad. You can't really make a Queen of Swords sad or depressed. Again, they're way beyond that. But even if you could, an Ace of Wands wouldn't be enough to stop this person from reaching this reality. So whatever this is, it's going to be frivolous. I feel like it's like I said, all they can do now is pray that you fumble it somehow or you like you become uninspired or you lose your drive or like whatever that looks like. But this may as well not this is a fire that's out. Like it may as well not even be here. Right. And it's sort of like I guess you could say someone's wishing for like a failure or oh like they want you to have some type of fall from grace, go really high and then like tumble back down. But I'm just not seeing where it's like fully in the reality. This is real and solid. And whoever this person is, again, they can see straight ahead and they've already shut the door or cut off anything that they needed to. That already, this cleaver energy already happened, right? This, whatever is getting left behind and falling to the wayside, falling to the wayside. But I feel like this is it may not be real. It may be just what someone hopes happens. Even if they try to put some energy between trying to separate you from this reality that you see, it wouldn't work. Again, this is a wet lighter. It's sparkless or wet matches or it's not gonna happen. and I don't believe an Ace of Wands is enough to stop the Queen of Swords. She's too forward thinking, and she's been through too much to be like, oh, okay, then, like, she wouldn't promote that someone just gives up, or like, oh well, this is as far as you can go, especially if she saw the finish line. Like, that's not gonna, the Queen of Swords doesn't move backwards. There would be nothing for her to go back to. She would still continue to, again, cleave or carve her way forward. So I feel like they're powerless, they're waiting. And like I said, with this immunity to lies and deception, again, none of this black magic is gonna work. Like, whatever it is you see, it's real, it's true, it's real, and you're actually going towards it. If you can lock in on that, if you can see it, you can achieve it. If you can see it, you can believe it, and you can achieve it. It would be pretty much what this is saying right here. Whatever this is, you see what it is. You see what that happiness is. There's a long-term stable plan. Look, this could be you and another person. I'm not going to put that energy on you, but put the energy where it fits. There's a long and prosperous future ahead of you. You see it. You've been through some things in the past. They've taught you the lessons that you needed to learn, and now you're able to forge your way forward under any circumstances, it would seem like. And again, I would love to see someone try to turn off your fire or your inspiration, or, and again, because it goes to the Ten of Pentacles, that's what I'm saying. This has to be something someone would try, that it still just wouldn't work. And it makes perfect sense because, like I said, a Queen of Swords, if she could see that, she's gonna go towards it. There is no backwards for her. She goes backwards to activate the guillotine. That's it. She doesn't think about like the follies or the failures of the past or the apprehensions or any of those kinds of things. And like I said, 100% most definitely, if a Queen of Swords can see a Ten of Pentacles, she's gonna achieve it or actualize it. Be very little that anyone can do to stop her. She's gonna consistently remind you that you're in her way and she doesn't like it and she'd rather you move, or she's going to move you. She's going to say, again, proper dressing down from the British nanny. You're going to want to go in your room and think about some things. Okay, you're going to be very hurt psychologically and emotionally just based off the things this person says. They don't ever have to strike you or lay a hand on you. And again, this is air, ether. They wouldn't strike you anyway. They're not going to hurt you, but they're going to put you inside of a tornado or a hurricane. And again, that could be unpleasant. What does the genie say? Yeah, I can't kill you. No, I can't kill you. But you'd be surprised what you can live through. And again, that's definitely this person. If you're standing in the way of their hopes, dreams, and aspirations, and especially if this is like $1 million future for this person, where they've already lived a life of poverty and they say they're not going back to that, and they're making all these these great investments into themselves. And no, that's what I'm saying. I feel very confident in how I'm ending this. Very confident. So that's what I got. um, Something here too about plans coming to fruition: progress, success, fruitfulness, rewards for efforts, steady growth, positive results. Again, I can't stress every day how you should just stay at it forever. Again, look at the little subtleties here. Once again, if there is a person who's watching you, Spirit is saying they're not the main focus anymore. You're back in the, again, this part of the movie is about you again. So King of Pentacles is somewhere in the background. Maybe they came to a lot of you guys' reality, and that's why they're not here. Or again, maybe they're on the way to, for whatever reason is, we're not hearing about all about that person. Now we're hearing about some of the people that are lurking, being shadowy, which is kind of, excuse me, which is kind of what we want to know. We don't want any surprises, people coming out again. We don't want any people just popping out and, yeah, we didn't see them coming. The manipulation is at an all-time high, but its effectiveness is at an all-time low. So it's just going to serve to expose people, right? They're going to think they're getting over, and when they leave, people are going to be like, "Yo, you peeped that, right? You saw that." And it's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Okay, all right." I was like, at least we both know now. And someone across there is going to be like, "No, I saw that too." And it's like, these people are going to be again operating in this energy and swearing that they're in control. So that's better. The frequency could increase, but the efficacy is going to be, it's going to be next to nothing. And then that's more indication again, and with all these high priestess and the reverses that we're seeing, even one here on the bottom of the deck, the veil is either non-existent or very thin at this time. And again, you're going to be seeing people for exactly who they are. If they're a demon, again, you're going to be able to tell. You'll be like, okay, no, oh, okay, wow, all right, no, I get it. So there's gonna be a lot of that going on, but I wouldn't worry. Again, you're blasting off or moving too quickly for anyone to even really get a hold of. You're the Emperor space cadet in the driver's seat of your own rocket ship at this time in orbit. Again, clenched sphincters. People are afraid. Again, loss of bowel movements is again imminent, almost inevitable. It's all about what they see that you do next. right? You've already done a bunch of shocking things. Any one more straw and the camel's back will be broken. Like I said, people are going to be throwing up all over the floor like, I can't believe they did that, or I can't believe it worked, or wow, what a long shot, like, oh, three-pointer from the other side of the court, oh my god, they heaved it and it went in, it blew up my whole parlay ticket, oh my gosh, how did collective do that? Like, there's something there that people are watching, waiting, and afraid of. I can't say for sure what it is. It definitely probably has something to do, or because I don't think they know that you're in this serious type of energy. So they could be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and then like this thing manifests in, like, they could be also like the universe being on your side, because again, these people's worst fears are meant to be confirmed in some type of way through you. It could be that too. Like they're waiting and they're so afraid, and it's like, because you've been doing, it's like it's still the perfect mathematical calculation of how you would balance the equation, right? The universe is like, well, you've already been doing the work, and these people that are all around you are already the haters. It's like, why not make you win? It's like, like 10 birds, one stone. So it's like, why not just make you do that? Why not just put you up there, and then again, it'll just expose all of them or whatever. It could be like you're being made an example of to make an example of, or you're the example that's being used to make an example of these, again, because there's something about, again, pulling the veil back and revealing all of this and kind of letting it persist while everyone knows, okay, at least we've outlined who the troublemakers are. Yeah, something like that. And remember, somebody's going to try to be as honest as possible, groveling at your feet. Because I was at the beginning, just in case this is one last callback. Remember, they're a liar. Someone could speak honestly, they're still a liar. They're a liar. It's about getting as close as possible, right? This person they could try anything, any kind of, they could say anything, and it could even be true. This person could come in and confess all their old crimes. It's just so you can absolve them of that, and they can get a fresh criminal slate. Now they can start committing new crimes on you, right? Whatever this is, or again, this person, and I feel like you'll know this is someone from your past, more likely an ex energy or whatever that is. Again, just be careful of this person. Not that you don't have healthy people coming towards you, and I feel like you're going to easily be able to discern the difference. But like I said, past people coming in, groveling at your feet, or feeling like, okay, 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 just let me tell you this one thing, please. And if it doesn't change anything between us, then yeah, no, you don't even want to hear it. There's again, those are the honest lies right there. It won't change anything between you. And again, this is like again, it's like a pretense to black magic. Putting it, I'm putting we call that I'm putting that suggestion in your brain. Oh, if it doesn't change anything between me and you, then you could walk away. And you're like, okay, what does that mean? No, no, it doesn't mean anything. That's how they're trying to get you to fall for the lie. Again, they're a liar. Even if they confess and they tell the truth now, right? There's a person that does all the crime with the crew. Everyone they get caught, and now they want to snitch. No, you killed somebody or whatever, or you robbed the bank, whatever you did. This person's still dirty. If they didn't get caught, they wouldn't be in there confessing. So be careful. Like I said, there's a truthful liar coming towards you that you already know. Friend, family member, foe, or lover. So however that's going to manifest for you. I know that was like at the earlier part, and I think we're like 167 minutes in. So just in case, and again, they're gonna play like it's real lovers, and it could seem like whatever on the surface, but you've dealt with this person before, and you know they're a liar. Don't doubt yourself if a person like that comes towards you. No matter what they're saying that seems truthful, honest, loving, and how they try to frame it, they're still a liar. They're still a duplicitous, mask wearing SOB. And like I said, this is more than likely rehearsed. They had to apologize to someone like this before or something like this, and they used this similar template, right? It's gonna seem like okay, they're really being honest and confess, like they've confessed in this way before or something like that, right? This is not new. It's rehearsed. It's all part of the game. And how much, like, I got you in a small bubble, but it seems like it's bursting. Can I put a bigger bubble around that, and then like that one burst, but you don't see that you're in this one now. Okay, good. Like that's what you're dealing with. So just so you know, before I leave, I don't know why I'm being told to, like, again, reiterate that. Make sure they know. Again, don't forget, there's an honest liar there. Someone who could confess the truth. When they're done, be like, thank you, and still send them on their way. Doesn't matter. Right? They've done enough in your energy. Let's keep it like that. But again, that's really all I have today. After, again, Divine was like, no, make sure you go back. This card was like sticking up, like I couldn't stop looking at it. Like, make sure you say that, and make sure you say this one more time. So again, that's what I got for you. Where's my king? You know what? It's because I want to have fun.
Who was that? Beautiful morning, get us some in the morning. If you have a king in your life, he's uncertain right now. He's uncertain about coming towards you. Or he could be uncertain about why you haven't showed up. But I mean, I feel like if you're waiting for a person, it's more than likely, yeah, there's some confusion on their end. Oh, this person is a. But see, this is what I'm trying to say. Somebody, unless you know 10 millionaires, it's more than likely the King of Pentacles we've been talking about. Okay, that would be okay. That would be too easy. But I mean, naturally, the energy is saying like, keep your eyes open. There could be someone already in your energy that you're overlooking. Someone that's already come towards you, but again, you didn't. Not that you didn't notice a person's worth, but again, you may have been busy or whatever that looks like. But it's saying that either somebody is again getting ready to come. You might have overlooked them, and you could bump into them again. Or you want to keep working on yourself. Again, you're the magnet, so increase your magnetic frequency. So again, what stay in your self care routine. Again, show up at your do the thing you do to make money or stability, whatever that is. Every day, diligently save your money. Again, the more your energy expands, it's like you're moving towards that. You're moving towards your king anyway, right? But wherever that person is now, or okay, this could be you. You're sort of confused about where that person is, right, or why they haven't come in. That's what I'm saying. You're already doing good. Stay in your energy. You're how you get this person to be okay, whoever this person is, again, even if they're disguised behind the veil, they're someone you haven't met yet. How you get this person to come towards you is magnetizing your energy and continuing to move forward in like I said, do your career, do your life to the maximum, right? Level up, level up, level up. As you're leveling up, you're traveling towards somebody, but you don't see that. You don't see that, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you're like, oh shoot, I'm gonna be late for work, or oh, I was supposed to like stay on that, stay in your timing, and the next thing you know. It's some. I just saw the fool in a chariot. It's somebody to love. Whoa! Tell you keep going. Like you're already moving towards whatever that is, and it seems like again, divine doesn't want to say who that person is. Are they a Queen of Cups, King of Cups page? It's not saying. It's saying that the way towards your. If you're like, where's my king? What's important is you reach a certain power level, and then you just again you naturally appear on a timeline where this person is, or again you leveling up is you traveling towards a timeline where this person is. If they're not in your energy yet, I'm gonna check on this for a second just to see is this the person there and we can't see them, and right now they're sort of confused and apprehensive about things in their life, or what's that about? Well, I don't think we need to do anything else. Yeah, deck's closed. So whoever said that, this person is doing the same thing you are. They're sitting down saying, "Where's my queen?" They're confused about it too. They're confused about it too. So more than likely, this is another. Okay, so what I can see, and again, it's a natural progression, right? Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, right? It's saying that for both of you, this person is also a Queen of Wands, right? They're very much like you. Whoever they are in the environment, again, they're people love them. They take care of themselves. They appear very healthy. And again, this is a person who people like this person so much that they like I want to do good because I want this person to compliment me or I want them to notice me or think I'm special too. Like I don't want to like walk over there and try to riz this person up. Like they're a little intimidating, they're a little like too fire. But if they think I'm incredible, they'll come towards me. Like people want you to be in their energy. They want to be in your energy, but this is like thinking your boyfriend or girlfriend is like so beautiful that like you don't want to be seen with them in public. Kind of want to hide them. It's like it's intimidating like that. Like everybody's staring and watching. It's like so I don't want to go towards this person. Everybody seems to kind of want to hit on them or be in their energy. But if I'm special, this is the type of person that notices special people. So if I'm special, they'll come towards me. Okay, but that was a little tangent or rant. But this person thinks exactly like you do, and they're just like you in their environment. They're beautiful, they're fiery, everybody knows them, they're popular, and they serve an actual purpose in the environment. They're not just like some type of whore, right? But they're thinking the same thing. Where is my person? And they're being instructed to, again, continue to stay in your energy, work on yourself, build up. You guys are, again, maybe that's why there's two Six of Swords here. You're both being guided.
to a smoother and calmer place where you're gonna intersect or something like that. And it's crazy that this is them, and again they're confused too. They're Ace of Swords and Three of Wands, and they're like, yeah, where's my queen? Something generally of this nature. Yeah. So the thing you seek seeks you, but in your case, I don't think you know this person at all. There's someone who's thinking exactly like you think, and you guys are both leveling up your lives in a way, and you're meant to collide, or again, you're meant to both like go to the same event. You both drive there very slowly, and like, damn, where's my king? Where's my queen? I bet I ain't gonna meet them here, and like that's where you meet them, or something like that. You're both already moving behind the veil. You're already together, moving with this person, or moving towards this person. You're both moving again towards the place where you're gonna meet. So for that's for whoever said that, I was just feeling like having fun, so I thought I'd just throw that in at the end. Um, yeah. Anyway, what time is it? If that's it, I'm just gonna. No, I'm kidding. I love you guys, but I'm not even gonna lie. If I had to call it, I'd say the chat just froze right there. I'm not seeing the. Yeah, no. Oh no, no, you guys are there. Oh, you guys are there. Or again, I see the hearts. I see the hearts. But yeah, I hope that helped. The chat could be frozen. I don't know. It could be. On my side, I'm not seeing anything, but I hope that helped. I hope that helped. Your king is thinking, "Where's my queen?" and working very. And again, this person, whoever they are, they could be the king of pentacles. This is Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Like somebody got the money here. You could be that person where you're like, Maddie, no, you don't understand. I gets it in. Or that's them. Or both of you. And you're both going to try to hide that. In this case, it looks like you're both doing pretty well. And by the time you meet, you could both be apprehensive about telling each other, y'all both got money. Whatever, however it's going to work. You're both, the wheel is turning in both y'all favors, and you're both looking good. And like I said, your long term plans seem from where you are now, they're bound to work out, right? Unless you do something to sabotage your journey. But you're both Ace of Swords, Three of Wands. Like, where is it? I've been at the docks all day. When does my crates come in? Yeah, I see that. But if there's someone like that, you're thinking exactly what you're thinking, and there are definitely two different energies that need to travel separately to a calmer place. And that makes me feel like I said, you got to go somewhere. This person's got to go somewhere, and that's where you'll meet them. It's like the probability of this is what I'm saying. It's not astronomical. It's not astronomical. It's very probable that you go somewhere, and like it's like even they're bringing people with them, or and you could be bringing people with you, or like they're in the car with someone. Like they could arrive with other people, and like you meet at a place where you're both going, and it's sort of in the back of your minds, like, nah, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna meet anyone extraordinary here, and like, yeah, that's where it happens. You meet a friend, and I can't say things. Yeah, no, smoother, calmer, smoother, calm. Like things move slow. A lot of conversation. Let me see. 6 6 12. You're thinking about. You guys are both thinking about. You could be putting. You could be talking to this person, and both of you are subtly contemplating like, is this a point where I put the Ten of Swords in the notion that of where is my queen or where is my king? You could be thinking like, did I meet somebody special here? Like you could want to end that thought, like, where is my king? Where is my queen? You could want to put 10 swords in that and only see two swords left over, right? You see concord with a person, or again, an intimate bond with a person where you don't have to question it. It's all about trust. You know you can trust a person. You're wondering if you met a person that you can trust at a place that you go when you're already like you're doing very well by this time, like things are flourishing around you. You're doing very well. You're the belle of the ball. You're the queen bee of the environment, and all the honey and everything. Again, it's flowing. The hive is prospering. You're good. It's you have to go somewhere to do something. You could afford to put your one of your best dresses on, or again one of your best outfits, and go to that place. And it seems like again this is like two. It's like them getting dressed up and you getting dressed up. They're bringing some money with them. They're like packing some stacks. You seem like you could have your credit cards or whatever with you, but you're probably in a state of mind where you're probably not even gonna spend money. This person's like down to do some things even on that night, even if they don't. And yeah, it's like you both travel in separate vehicles, potentially with your own separate entourages, and you meet at a place. Again, time elapse. 6 of Swords, 6 of Swords, Gemini, could be in a few months, Gemini season. That's what I got for you. Beautiful morning, get it some in the morning. North Ireland, to and all. Good night, Ray Tay. North Ireland, we love you. North Ireland, we love you, baby. Oh, thank you, Christine Evans. I love that you're here. Again, I know I don't look like much, guys, but this is what you got. And with everything I got, again, I'm going to do it for you. Definitely got all the audience and the Claires and the. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm just not the. Again, I don't play with I don't play with these. And if you've never been here, again, I don't play with these demons. I don't give them a chance. I call them out. I'm not necessarily gonna be like the like I give them like real world substance in the now. You know what I mean? I don't let them get away with all that. Like this is like some spooky. It's like some spooky fantasy shit behind the veil. It is, and I see all of that too. But again, I'm gonna try to break it down to you in a way where it's like real world. You understand what I'm saying when I be like, no, this person, again, they're a demon, but you know they're one of those people. Again, they use people and throw them away, and they don't care. Like that's what I mean by vampire. Like no, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna describe this person to you like not as like you know like an actual Norse Feratu. I'm gonna tell you the qualities of a person like this that exists in your world. Again, they're terrible. They seduce people, they use them, and again, they're compulsed to do this. Again, they've already accepted that this is who they are. They've been doing this for years. They don't form regular relationships. They form relationships based off the premise that eventually, again, I'm going to suck you dry and throw you away, and then you'll be like, oh, I know who the that is. Like exactly. I don't mean like an actual Dracula, but you know, a person like this. So I'm glad you're here, and that again, this is the way we communicate. And again, torches in the dark, clarity. So that again, when you turn this video off and you go out there, again, it's not so when that person knocks at your door and they start saying that thing, you'll be like, wait a minute, somebody told me about this. And it's like, yeah, Natty told me exactly. And you'll know again. So you're not just blindsided all the time by all these freaking evil doers, and you can actually get some work done out here. You know what I mean? Like things like this. So yeah, I hope it's helping. Again, this is why I do this. I know I'm not much, but again, I'm here to help you. I'm here to fight. I'm here to fight for you. And if you're tired, again, I'll fight while you rest. Like again, this is what Natty's here for. You know, specifically created and curated and sent at this time by the universe to do this thing. Again, you're all meant to reach your highest timeline. I'm just the conduit through which the universe speaks to make sure. And there are many like me. Again, you can. There are many of us on YouTube. But again, that's what I'm here for. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're all more than enough too. Again, don't think it doesn't go both ways. Like I said, I didn't. I was a totally different person a year and a half ago. Now, again, when something happens, I think, what would the collective think? Like again, I think about what would all those thousands of different people like. Again, they wouldn't all be angry. They wouldn't all just be sad. Or I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You've changed my mind. Or like when people say certain things now, it's like that's a narrative. I'm like, no, like right there, someone said that North Ireland. I'm like, oh no, someone told me in North Ireland it doesn't really work like that. Like, again, that's something that we just think because we're here in Canada, and it's like things like that. You guys have changed my perspective. You guys have commented from Cape Town, Korea, all over America, Oklahoma, California, everywhere, Atlanta, New York. Again, I have the mind of 1,000 different people, so it makes me react different in everyday situations in my life. I don't argue with the guy at the store now when he gets me upset. I just look at him like, you just like you don't get it. You think it's just you. So don't think it doesn't go both ways. Like where again, you guys are helping me. You just don't. Again, when I go off camera, you don't get to see it all the ways that I've grown. And you know what? When I went, I was talking to my grandmother, and she was like, even over the phone, she just screamed out. I was talking to her, I was telling her that I was going to come see her, and she's like, Rashid. I'm like, what? She's like, you sound different, like something. And I'm like, yeah, I am different. I'm like, I've been working on myself, grandma. I'm like, things changed. I'm like, I'm tapped in with the people now. It's different. And she just like she burst out laughing in a way that she never laughs. Cause it was like, no, I'm serious. Like now I think it's different. I think it's being part of something. Again, like that, like I said, we're like a super organism, like a hive mind. So like I can't do something that could just like ruin everything or like I can't just throw my emotions to the side and be like, okay, I'm so angry, I'm gonna react. It's like no, when I spend so much time talking about balancing emotions and again, and you guys hit me with the comments and you're like, no, it's working like Nadia, and like I'm just changed. Like I said, I'm just changed. So don't think it doesn't go both ways. I feel like you guys are the greatest collective that somebody could ask for. Again, you guys taught me so much, not only about life, but again, as my about myself as an individual. And because you guys can see me and I can't see all of you. Again, I can't stress enough how thankful I am, or how there's no way for me to tell you all. Sometimes some of us talk on Instagram, and some of you already know, and we're becoming friends on that level. Where again, when I message you and you're like, again, I'm like, no, Natty loves you, and you guys are, you see that it's true. But the thing is, again, I don't get to see all of you guys, so like I don't really know how to explain that, like what I'm going through. I can just tell you, I don't know you guys' reaction. Sometimes I talk to you guys individually, and like, yeah, it's different. But from my end, it's like I guess it's the same thing. I don't know. You guys, like how you guys told me in the beginning, and then you guys were like, "No, Natty, you don't see that. Again, you're in this with us." And I was like, "Oh no, I thought I was the reader." And you're like, "No, you're part of the collective." Like, again, blew my mind, and nothing's been the same since. So again, just know I'm forever grateful, forever faithful. Again, forever grateful to have met all of you in this whole moment and everything. My outlook on the world could never be the same. And I look at people who don't have that outlook as like, I wish you could see the like the thing you're missing. Like it's incredible. Again, people need that shift in perspective. I feel like, and again I have to credit, well, divine. Everything is divine, but I have to credit it to you guys. Divine led me here to you guys. So yeah, it's all love, baby. It's all love, baby. Yes, principalities that show up in skin suits. Yes, I specialize in this. Again, I've been tortured by these types of people my whole life. So again, I see them, and then when I see them in the car, again, it's even easier to see them. But yeah, I've been fighting demons my whole life, and you know, like I said, I'm not much, but I'm here, and I am a fighter. I am a fighter. I get rowdy. The devil knows it. Everybody, the whole universe knows it. For again, for what's right, I will get rowdy up in here. I will. So rowdy again. The people outside that can't see what's happening, they could mistake it for evil doing. But it's again, I will rough a demon up every time. Like, don't. It might look like I go overboard. Again, I will grab them by the throat and then again throw them through the drywall, and again it will seem weird, but again, know that that's a demon. I don't do that to just everyone, and again, I don't actually use violence in my real life. I don't promote that or anything like that, putting your hands on anyone. And again, doing something like that is the quickest way to get yourself hurt and to not hurt other people, trust me. And even when you're fighting, if anyone who's ever been in a fight, even when you win, you always get hurt. You always hurt your hand, or you could scrape your knee, whatever. There's no way getting out of a fight, and it's just. And again, I don't do that. But again, behind the veil, behind the curtain, energetically, oh no, I'm choking demons all day, all day. I'll choke them all day for you, all day. Lay them down at your feet and show you, and be like, look, and that's the one that tried to play you, and that's the one that's always talking shit, and that's the one that wants your money. All day we could do this, all day. I'll be giving out figure four leg locks on demons all day. So again, it's again for you guys, so you don't have to walk around in your regular life again being blindsided by these freaking evil doers. Like, oh, they've been manipulating me for 9 months, and today's the day they make their move. It's like, no, you're gonna see that way before then. And when they come in again, good point. Say, yeah, not that you're gonna have to hit them, but again, energetically, again, dressing down from the British nanny, you're gonna give these people, you're gonna tell these people exactly who they are and where they can go and what they can do with themselves, and they're gonna be like, oh, they saw me. Oh, again, because they're demons and they'd rather remain hidden. But in this new age, we're not going to allow that to happen. So, again, if you're here, you're already in the car, silly goose. We already fell in love with ourselves and divine, and we're already in the highest timeline. We're just trying to see how high we can go up this mountain. So, like I said, we'll make it. I swear. I give you my word. And we don't make promises here. Again, someone can give you a promise. You have it. You leave with it. If they don't keep it, they don't have to. They gave it to you and you have it. And this is why so many promises get broke. If I give you my word, you leave with my word, I have to come back at some point and keep that. Or you can go around telling people, hey, this person is disingenuous. They give me a piece of their energy and look, it's not worth shit. I still have their word and they're not going to keep it. And a promise, anyone can make a promise and you can throw a promise away at any time. Again, I'm giving you that promise. You take it. You go. They didn't keep the promise. I never said I would. I gave it to you. I told you to keep it, bro. I was lying. Or again, if I let you down, again, I won't feel so bad about it. It's just a promise. Again, make them give you their word. Their word. Like I said, I give you my word. We're already here. Highest timeline. Warp 10. Engage. So yeah, it's always gonna be go collective, go, and you go, you go, you go, and we all go, we all go, we all go, we all go, oh. 'Cause that's what it's about. We already said it. We've entered the highest timeline. Again, no more pussyfooting around. Let's just make shit happen. So yeah, Natty loves you. And this is what I have for you today. Again, if I could be there with you, you know I would be, and I'd be hyping you the F up. I'm very much in real life as I appear on camera. That's another thing. I mean, I wish we could all meet. And again, I'm very much like this in real life. I'm very much the hype man. And I always again try to tell you the thing that you don't see to pump you up and get you going. And exactly, it's at the hearts. I'm no good at these things, but yes, and I got you all right here. I did indeed say a prayer for you guys this morning at 6:35, between 6:35 and 6:37, because that's when I checked the time when I woke up. I believe it was 6:35 to 6:37. Yeah, something like that. But again, I do actually pray for you guys on camera. As you can see, I'm freaking watching the stars and following the scientists and geophysicists. We're doing tarot. We're manifesting the highest timeline. Again, I've got it all going on and I've got it all worked out. And in the end, again, it's all for you guys. So enjoy and enjoy because you're actually on a ride and things are going to be getting really good for you. So Divine also says enjoy. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna go and actually I'm gonna go have something to eat and then I'm probably gonna fall asleep watching cartoons. I doubt I'll make it to midnight, but I'm gonna go do some things for Natty. Again, you guys are welcome. I love you all. Adrena, happily watching. What up, Sonny? Is that one eye one Illy Lotus? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Illy Lotus, Ray Tay. I mean, Ray Tay. Tracy, I see you up in here. Ray Tay, Quad Me, Sunny, Unique. I like that. I like the way you spelled it. Lucky Flavored Soul or Lucky Favored Soul? Ooh, Flavored Soul. I like it. I still like it. Rosie PFB Quadami L. Hope I'm saying that right. There's I am unique again. Corin Drew, Sunny again, Quadi, Rayte. Okay, all right. So Christine Evans. You guys are okay. You guys are all up in there. All right, you guys know Natty loves you again. Hearts on hearts on hearts on hearts. I wish I had one on my side. I'd spam you hearts all day. Yeah, be blessed, be highly favored. Plug it in only where it fits. Pray it up. Take it back to your spirit team. Don't just rush off with the energy. Again, it may not be tomorrow or the next hour. So just make sure it fits where it's supposed to fit. And again, if you notice someone's coming towards you and you kind of feel, again, act accordingly. This is your moment. But yeah, know you're blessed, know you're highly favored. Divine is always with you. You're always protected, loved, cared for. And there's no universe where nobody actually loves you. But if it feels like that sometimes, again, I'm no less than 24 hours away. And like I told you, we're already in the car. We're already in love with ourselves in the divine. And this is the highest timeline. It's all about how far we can go up to that mountaintop. So I'm going to give you my word. Natty loves you. And yeah, you guys be safe, be blessed, take care of yourselves. Please love yourselves. And yeah, you'll see me again in the next one, my loves.